Tell me who got a flyer, doper, more slapping motherfucking intro than the GDBs in this bitch. Right?
It does slap.
I think we do. I think we do. I think we
Yeah,
got
it
it.
does. I think it slaps.
What's
Yeah,
up,
slapper.
everybody? Welcome to the
Yo,
motherfucking
yo.
Gold Dirty Bastards podcast. I am Womack, and I'm here with Big Leo, and we got Nip. Where the fuck he's at? He'll be around here somewhere. You already know his fucking ass gonna show up out of nowhere, but whatever.
Where might Snip be? Where might
All right,
Snip be?
things come from Dave and Buster's. We were at last
Oh.
weekend. We had a GDB's night last week. So whatever. Anyways, yeah, buddy, back here.
Craggy,
And
what's craggy?
what is good? And before we start off, we just want to say, please give us a like and a subscribe, and subscribe to the alerts, let you know when we on, because we know you love us, right? For our whole 12 viewers. No, I'm fucking around. Anyway, so yeah, we good. So once again, thanks for supporting us. Who are our current subscribers? Appreciate it. All new subscribers are all welcome. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we're gonna get into it. All right.
Yeah.
So
make sure you're following us on Instagram, Twitter as well.
Yeah.
So you're following us on YouTube at Gold Dirty Bastards.
Yes,
make sure
indeed.
press that subscribe button.
Better press that.
So what's cracking, Womack?
So we already know what's good. You know how we're gonna start. We are gonna start it. We already. You excited for it? I'm excited for it. We all fucking excited for it. We got training camp, right? But then we got some shit going on. There's a nice little week this week so far, and we're gonna start out with the depth chart.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's some things going on. We have Spencer Burford, right? The rookie out of I forgot where the fuck he came out of.
Been hearing that name a lot,
right? Yeah. So we drafted him, I believe, is our 5th round pick, I think. Forgot where we drafted him out of because we're kind of fanatics. We just don't know where everyone comes from. But yeah, he's been starting, which looks like I don't know. He might have solidified his spot. Thank God. You know what I mean? Brunskill's okay, but he wasn't the greatest. Only when we played the Rams, right? Fucking lock Aaron Donald ass up.
Donald, yeah.
So maybe we should just start with the Rams games, which is what we've all been saying. Just start when we play fucking LA. So there's that, and then of course our new quarterback, number 1, for whatever reason, but Jeff Garcia making a return to the
Trey Lance.
Oh,
Get that right. Get that right.
All right, Trey Lance. So his team now. Hand him over the reins, see what's going on with him. I'm excited. I'm always excited for night football, no matter what. So excited to finally see us play some fucking ball instead of doing all this speculating and all this Debo shit and whatever the hell else, all this Jimmy shit. Like we're finally getting to it. So happy about that. Yeah. So let's get it. So. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, depth chart wise, I mean, I think that's the only, Hafunga, right? I think you pretty much solidify him as a strong safety, right? He's pretty much a starter at this point. I don't think there's any debate about that. Trevarius Ward, we all knew that. That's why we brought him in there as our corner. Him and Mosley got that locked down. I guess we just
today. I heard your boy Sam Womack got some reps with the first team.
Yeah.
He might take what's his name, Denard's spot, which I think he might be penciled in. But I think Sam Womack is a name that you might see. We definitely probably see him on Friday when we play Green Bay for the first preseason game this Friday. So definitely want to see that see me out there. And there's I'm hearing a lot of hype right now in the secondary. Supposedly they got I don't know if you heard, but they got some secret. They got a name for the secondary right now. I haven't heard it yet, but supposedly there's a name that they're gonna give themselves.
What's his name? What name are they gonna give themselves? Let's hear this. Do you know what it is?
I don't know. I heard about it, but I haven't heard what the name is. I think
Maybe a
Jimmy
secret
Ward was
reveal.
talking about it. Yeah.
Maybe a secret reveal. Yeah, shit. Who knows? Well, you know it's not gonna be pick six because you fucking got enough trouble getting the fucking picks, and then just knew the six. Although Jimmy Ward did have pick six against Lance on Sunday, I believe. Was it Sunday? Saturday? I forgot.
I
But then
heard there was a.
Lance followed that up with a touchdown. So, you know,
Mhm.
can't hate too much. And speaking of which,
You were asking where the Spencer Buford came from. He's
Spencer
from
Burford.
UTSA,
There
University
you
of
go.
Texas, San Antonio.
There you go. That's some cutty
Mhm.
ass fucking school no one heard about. But that's why he's a fifth round pick, not first or second. But you know, you find the gems there because those are the guys with, you know, you just kind of take flyers on. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, which is fine. You don't want to take fifth round flyers at the fucking third round or second round like we're fucking accustomed to fucking doing. But this one seemed to work out, so that's good. And I think we still got our center situation that we still need to fix. It's between, I guess, Jake Brendel and Brunskill and Brendel now, I guess, huh?
Mhm.
That's what's going on, right? Them two are kind of battling out for that center spot. And I don't know why we don't put in fucking, who is it, Donovan West? He's a rookie, but I mean, he was a center coming out. He was actually pretty highly rated. I think he got injured or something like that, or something went on to where he
Mhm.
ended up falling or going undrafted. So I don't understand why we don't give him a chance. I think we should just fucking let that dude fucking start. I know he's a rookie and everything, but fuck can't be no worse than fucking Jake Brendel or fucking Brunskill. Like what the fuck, right?
Yeah, definitely want to see these guys that they draft, guys that had limited roles from last season. Definitely want to see what they could contribute to this school. So I don't know if you heard too. Also, did you hear that your boy Jimmy G is on the quarterback depth chart as number 4
Well, yeah,
QB?
yeah, but he's just like I said, he's still on the team. You got to put him somewhere. So he just put him at fourth because you know they don't expect him to be here, right? I don't expect him to be here. I didn't expect him to be here this year. I guess Niners
Mm-hmm.
are still kind of holding out hope that maybe we can get a trade for him. There's been some injuries this week. I think today, some yesterday too. So we'll get into that later on to that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So that's it. I mean,
Will
you know,
you be watching? Will you be watching the preseason game this Friday?
I will be watching the preseason game. I watch all these games. You know, I got to watch. You know, before I shit on Lance some more, and it's coming. Believe me, it's gonna be coming.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay, and so look what we have here. Look at this.
Oh, snap, huh?
We got the
What's
sniffies.
up?
And so
Trey
good,
going off for
just
65-yard
in
runs,
time.
huh?
Well, good, just in time, right? So Lance is having an up and down training camp. Let's talk about the
I wouldn't
ups.
say up and down at all. I would
I
say
would
pretty
say,
impressive for a
nah,
first
nah,
first
Learning.
year.
He's
nah, ain't
learning.
that
He's learning.
impressive.
He's learning.
Don't try to buff
Yeah,
him
he's
up. Yeah,
explosive. That's for sure. That's
yeah,
one thing
one
that's
good
for sure.
practice. Get out of here.
Explosive, making explosive plays, the deep downfield passes, the 65-yard runs. That's the type of stuff you're not getting out of Jimmy G
Yeah, the
ever.
explosive plays that aren't really coming too often. The deep field throws that he's barely hitting. Yeah, you can say that if you want.
Nah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know
I'll be
exactly what
right
you're
back.
Was
talking
it
I'll
about.
be
Saturday's
right
practice?
back, fellas. I'll be right back.
Saturday's
Yeah.
practice, he got sick.
No, he didn't. That was his 4 for 12, I think.
Or was it Sunday? One of them two practices.
Yeah, this 4 for 12 with a pick. Yeah,
Hold
throwing pick sixes at Jimmy Ward and shit. Throwing behind
Hold
fucking
on.
receivers.
Alexa, turn on bed lamp.
Oh, you got the little smart home.
Alexa, turn on light 1 and 2.
Okay.
Alexa, kiss my ass.
Alexa, turn light 1 and 2 to 100%.
Did you mean 1?
Yes, whatever.
Whatever. Alexa.
Okay.
That's what I thought. There we go.
This guy's fucking trying to flex his smart home.
Nah, I just didn't have time to set up. Just got home.
Well, you're already late. You should just took all the time you wanted.
Nah, it's okay. I don't like to take too long. Not
yeah.
like you, I like to be somewhat presentable, somewhat on time.
Yeah. Well, wasn't tonight. But anyways, no, he has some good, mostly bad. So I'm not gonna
Nah.
yeah. Throwing a pick in
Trey
every
been getting lightweight sick.
lightweight. Well, I mean,
Explosive.
running wise, but we already knew that though. That's what I'm saying. We already knew he could fucking run. That was one of his main things. Right? So that doesn't surprise me. I mean, he's gonna fucking need it. Can't pass worth the fuck. We might as well run.
Nah. Leo got out of here.
Yeah, he'll be back in a minute. So,
Guys, out of here.
so yeah, so he had like I said, he had a 4 for 12 fucking practice with a pick. Didn't look too great, but then he followed that up with a good one. I think it was yesterday, right? It was probably followed up his worst practice with his best practice. That's where Nip is getting all moist and fucking getting all excited.
Hey, 65-yard plays, man. Ain't nobody, not too many
65-yard.
quarterbacks in the league can make 65-yard runs for TDs, especially against this defense. That's the thing you don't seem to get too. Is going against best defense, probably the best defense in the league this year.
Yeah, no one's even fucking hitting them though. Got sacked a few times too on some of these fucking big throws that you mentioned. Got sacked, so a lot of shit wouldn't even count. He's getting whacked. But
I wouldn't say up and down. I'd say he's been pretty solid throughout this camp.
He's been up and down. He's had good days.
You don't have any. You don't know your face from your ass. So.
Yeah, I know a lot. Okay, I know he's fucking not looking all that great. Throwing behind receivers and shit, overthrowing the fucking sidelines, doing all that.
I haven't heard any of those.
Can't throw the outside. Oh yeah, I can read them down for you if you want.
Yeah, bring them.
I can read them for you if you want.
Sure, right. Let's read them. We got time. We got nothing but time on this motherfucker.
All right, let's do it. You want to do it?
Name your sources, please.
Well, is our
exactly
red zone? Yeah. We have these red zones, right? You go for the red zone. You want to do the red zone?
I want to hear where you got your sources from. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear what you say.
Anyone.
I want to hear. Let's hear it. You're the one
wire.
claiming it. I ain't the one claiming it. You're the one claiming it.
49er wire. Yeah, we got 49ers wire. Which one do you want?
Let's hear it. Let's hear the report.
Okay, takeaways from day 12.
Let's hear it. Read it. Go ahead. Read every single report.
Lance comes to earth. Tuesday was Lance's best practice of the offseason per reports, but Wednesday he normalized some. The biggest concern here is that Nick Wagner
normalized. Didn't say bad.
A couple miscommunications with Deebo Samuel.
A couple.
That can't continue to happen into the regular season, and the fact that the star and wide receiver and Lance aren't on the same page is yet.
How are they not on the same page when yesterday they had good practice?
Because he had been missing them more than making them. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They're just making shit up now.
No, they're not making it up. This is the observation.
Yeah, they are, because yesterday he had a great practice with
Samuel. But one
and today he had a couple of miss. Okay, that's no big deal.
And he had missed ones before that too. That's
no big deal.
You focusing
you
on
sweat the little bullshit. You don't sweat the 65-yard touchdowns and the bomb passes.
The one, yeah,
that's what I care about.
Passes.
I care about TDs. I don't care about completion percentages.
Yeah,
I don't care about practices.
20,
I care about touchdowns and wins. That's what I give a fuck about.
Yeah, he missed
completion percentages for fuck boys like Jimmy G and you.
He made that one though. He made that one pass.
Yeah, that one touchdown. That's what fucking makes a difference.
That one that he had, but he missed like the other
because
30.
He's not a high completion guy. He's not a high completion percentage guy. Exactly. He's going to be a gunner. He's going to be making big plays to win games. That's what we want. We need big plays to win games. Playmakers, prime time playmakers. We don't need these little pussy boys throwing 5-yard route interceptions. That type of shit. We're done with it. We're on to the next. We're on to the next phase. On to the next quarterback. On to the next level. On to the new era.
Pick sixes of Jimmy Ward.
Out with the old, in with the new. Trey area.
I know you don't want to hear it.
Bay area.
We know you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear how trash he is. I get it.
No, you just make up shit. You take shit and you run with it. You sound like one of these national media reporters.
I don't sound like it. I'm reading the local media shit too.
You're reading it wrong. You're saying he's got a bad connection with Samuel when he had a good connection yesterday.
But he
hasn't been missing. It was one or two passes.
You talking about the greater scope of thing. You talking about the whole thing. What are you talking about? He's been missing more than he's been making. What are you talking about?
No, he has not.
Yes, he has. The not so good. Let's see what Grant Cohn said. Grant Cohn, which is you know what I mean, one of the, I guess all of a sudden now one of the biggest Trey Lance supporters. The not so good quarterback Trey Lance completed just 10 of 20 passes against a defense that was missing his 2 starting cornerbacks. He also threw a pass that was close to being picked off by Tanaloa Hufanga, so Lance did not have a good day, but he had good moments. and show some improvement, which is more important. Here are the good moments. Okay, hit a 40-yarder.
Yeah, that's way better. Mm-hmm. Jimmy hasn't said that all year.
Drew a pass interference penalty. All right. 20-yard completion to AU. These are also the good ones.
These are all deep plays. These are the guys I'm talking about. Them deep plays.
They're not good deep plays. They're just that was
big
a pass
plays.
interference.
He's a big play quarterback. You don't like that kind of quarterback. I know. You like those little dink and dunk, wannabe Brady types.
20-yard completion. Then you had an 8-yard completion and an 8-yard
40-yard. You're missing the 40-yarder too.
You know what? A 40-yarder? I just said the 40-yarder. But it wasn't a completion. It was a pass interference. So there you go. Okay. Clearly, Lance is a smart quarterback who learns from mistakes. He's also inaccurate at times and tends to miss at least one open running back in the flat per day today, of course, which I've been saying. He can't fucking hit those fucking flat passes like that. He's trash.
One per day. That I ain't tripping on that. He's probably hit like 25 of them.
Yeah, I doubt it.
One per day that's a low ass percentage. What the fuck you talking about?
At least one per day. You shouldn't even be missing that if they're fucking swing passes.
Jimmy missed those all the time. I don't want to hear it.
Jimmy hit those. Talking about. Okay, you want more? I'll give you more. You want some more?
Let's hear it. You're doing the selective shit, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm not. Well, I'm telling you, like what it was.
Yeah, you're selecting which articles you want to read.
No, I'm letting you know the overall scope. It doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, sure.
You know, you're getting mad because I'm backing it up with facts, but it's okay.
There ain't no facts. What facts did they say?
All the facts I just told you right there. Fucking 10 to 20, another 50% fucking day.
Okay, he's not a high percentage guy. We don't need high percentage. We need TDs. That's what we need.
Yeah, but he doesn't even doing that. Brock Purdy is fucking scored 3 red zone touchdowns today. I don't even think Lance had any.
Going against the third string defense. Yeah, cool.
And Lance is going without his top corners. So he's doing fucking this shit without even the top corners playing. He's fucking missing up shit.
Don't matter.
Okay. All right.
And yesterday was the best practice of the
At a 1 out of what, 12? Even 1 out of 12. Even that rate sucks. 1 out of 12.
Talking about practice anyway.
Yeah, it's all about practice when he fucking shits the bed. Oh, it's just practice.
He'll have better number than
Jimmy.
But
then when he has a good practice, look, he was getting hype. And then when he sucks,
he'll have better numbers than Jimmy. I know that.
It's just practice. It's just practice.
He's going to have better numbers than
Whenever
Jimmy.
He sucks, it's just practice. Whenever he is good, oh, look, see, I told you. He's going to be real good. Fuck out of here. Got to be consistent.
He is going to be good. He's going to be better than Jimmy. That's the barometer. That's what we're measuring him compared to.
Yeah, I don't even know about that.
I do. So it doesn't matter what you think. What I know is what happens.
Yeah, but you don't know shit anyway. So
yeah, I know it all. Mr. Know-It-All.
Anyway, so another thing we got coming up. Finally, after fucking baseball where the Giants ain't doing shit, after the Dubs just winning the fucking championship, we have our first preseason game against Green Bay, right? You excited about watching this first preseason game? I am. Just the fact that fucking football is fucking here. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, preseason, I'm not a big preseason guy, but, it'll be good to see. It'll be good to see Lance with the first stringers, but I don't want to see him like one series. Well, I don't want him out there for a long period.
Well, Shanahan's only plans on playing him the first and third preseason game. He's not even playing him in the second preseason game. He already said that. And maybe that might be with the majority of the starters as well. But I think he still needs to get in there. I think he needs all the fucking reps he can, especially being the starter at this point. You know what I mean? But
and I don't know why. I don't know why he wouldn't play him at all in the second one. That's kind of weird.
Well, his reasoning was we're I guess practicing with the Vikings, I guess, starting next week. And then we're going to scrimmage against them. He was like, well, since we're scrimmaging against them, I don't want to have them come out and scrimmage and then having to play a game against them with the starter. He was like, the scrimmage is pretty much all I need to see out of his starters. So, I mean, kind of makes sense, but
not really.
I mean, yeah.
Not when you're.
Now when you have a whole new O-line.
Then don't have him run that many reps of practice and put him in the preseason game instead. I'd rather see him running when the lights are on.
Yeah.
Get more reps, more live reps than camp reps. I mean, that don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
If you're that concerned about it, don't run him in practice as much. Run him in the game more.
Yeah. So
whatever. I don't know. Shanny's a weird dude.
Yeah, fuck for sure he is. Yeah, and especially our O line too. We're gonna have like three new starters, right? The two guards in the center, right? Because
I don't even know what the setup of the O line is going to be at this point.
McDuffie.
Are they putting your boy at center? Brunskill at center?
Well, me and Leo were just talking, so we were talking about the depth chart. That seems to be him and Jake.
Can we show that? Can you pull it up?
What? Oh, the depth chart.
The one they just released yesterday. See if you can find it. I know it was out there on the web somewhere, but I should have set up a little bit more. But I was at Dave and Buster's with the kids. Cool. They be hype on that shit.
I was saying that we had a fucking. All right, let's see. Here we go. Hold on, let me do a screen share.
Yeah, you should be able to do it. Yeah, there you go. Mine was doing it for a while, and then it started messing up when Google has some kind of updates and shit. And I updated it, and then it stopped working with the fucking screen share.
Shit. Okay, so
this is current.
Yeah, this is the one that was released yesterday. Right, so I don't know if I get rid of this shit. Whatever. That shows pretty much everything right there.
What is that shit on the bottom right?
That's one of the stupid ass ads. Whatever the fuck it is. I'll not get rid of it, but whatever. It don't show nothing.
So go ahead.
No, we got Ayuk and Samuel, of course, starting. Then we got Danny Gray coming off the bench. Probably gonna be the slot dude. So he might come off. I don't know if he'll take Jennings' spot, maybe, huh?
I think they'll interchange them where they need him. He's going to be better for you underneath stuff. I think they both get some run as a third receiver. You could potentially put Jennings as the number 2 and then line up Debo in some of them slot situations as well.
Yeah,
and mix them around. I think some of those dudes pretty much. Debo, Ayuk, and Danny Gray. I think they could run. Yeah, I think they could run everything. Jennings, yeah, he could probably run he's not like going to be the explosive guy out of the slot, but I mean, you could put him there for some mismatches.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 3rd and 4. You know what I mean? 3rd and short and shit like that. You're trying to get a little. He's a possession type. Even though he's been having he's been having the dropsies this training camp. He's been dropping a lot of shit. But
I like those 3 though. I like that. I like that 3 wide receiver set with Ayuk, Debo, and Danny Gray in the slot. I think that could be nice. You could do some trickery. Shanny likes to do some of that gimmick stuff. Some of those jet sweeps, wide receiver reverse type plays. You could either do it with the slot guy or one of or Debo. From the outside, you could do some different things. He's going to motion the guys around. I like Danny Gray. I like what I've seen so far. I haven't seen too much in camp, but what I did see, I did like. I don't know about these other guys further down the depth. I haven't seen too much out of Malik Turner. I haven't seen too much out of Mac Austin.
Well, Malik Turner, I think that's probably like one of the dark horses that actually probably make that 6 slot. You know what I mean?
And Ray's been okay, but he's going to be used more. I'm assuming more in the return game.
Yeah, in special teams, which is good because we haven't had a special team doing like fucking forever. Ted Ginn, right?
Yeah, Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah,
he's not making the roster, is he?
I doubt it.
And they just signed Willie Snead.
Yeah, I don't even think he'll make it.
I'm not familiar with Tay Martin. I don't know. Do you know where this dude's from?
Nah, it don't matter. T. Martin.
So that's way down. They're not making the list. They may make the practice squad possibly.
Yeah. So
Marcus Johnson out of Tennessee. I'm not familiar with him either.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think the one, like I said, Malik Turner. He's been the one. He's actually been making a big.
Well, let's do the numbers game. Let's do it right now. Ayuk 1. I mean, Debo 1, Ayuk 2, Jennings 3, Danny Gray 4. That leaves 2 slots. Ray's 5.
Ray.
So
and then Malik Turner. I'd say Malik Turner.
You think Malik Turner makes it over Keyshawn?
Yeah.
Johnson, Marcus Johnson, and
for sure.
Mac Austin?
For sure. I do.
Okay, I'm not even familiar. What about Willie Snead, who they just brought in?
You know what? I mean, we kind of know the name.
Wiley Vet.
But I don't know if
from the Ravens last I remember him.
Yeah. So remember he was on the Saints, I think, too, wasn't
he may have been. He's kind of like
he's one of the journeyman dudes.
Journeyman, yeah, exactly, like a journeyman. Not going to be like the most explosive dude, but I don't know. You could see him sneak in. We don't really have too many vet receivers on this roster other than Debo and Ayuk.
Yeah.
And Ayuk is, he's a vet, but he's not really. He's just coming into his own himself, so he ain't gonna be the mentorship type of dude.
For sure. Hold on, let me be back real quick. Hold on.
You're out of here. It's me by myself. That's fine. I'm solo hosting tonight. All right, so more examination of this roster heading into the first preseason game, just to see what we're looking at. As they mentioned earlier, we got some definitely a little bit shaky on the O line. As I'm looking at it here, you got Big Trent, who's the staple of the O line, but then you got a lot of concerns. You got Brunskill's a vet, but I mean we haven't seen too much out of him aside from the Aaron Donald games. He may be starting at center, possibly. And then you got McGlinchey, who we don't even know how he's going to be doing once regular season comes around, still recovering. And then after that, it gets, a lot of inexperience on this 49ers offensive line. Aaron Banks, Jason Poe, Colton McKevitz, who's been around for a while, but really hasn't done too much. Sam Schulster, I'm not even sure who that dude is. Donovan West, and then you have Alfredo Gutierrez, and then also Jake Brendel. He's on the depth chart. He's actually listed as the starting center, with Daniel Brunskill being the number 2. And then also a right guard, the starting right guard as of now, Spencer Buford. And then you got Keaton Sutherland, Jalen Moore, who is hurt, I believe. I'm not sure the extent of his injuries, but he is hurt. And then you got Nick Zakaji and Justin School. He's been around here too. But yeah, this is a O line that could potentially be an issue down throughout the season, because you got a lot of inexperience. But I mean, you do have the anchor in Trent Williams, and you are expecting Aaron Banks should be stepping it up. He's going into his second year as the coming out of the draft. Last year was a second round pick of the Niners, I believe. So you're expecting him to step up. And Jake Brendel at center, I'm not too sure how he's gonna be, but yeah, it could be a little dicey. You may have to maybe bring in somebody outside of the organization, maybe like a wily vet who gets cut by another squad, possibly to shore up this O line. But hopefully they gel and go to the strong side. Trent would be my advice. Hopefully Banks, like as I mentioned, hopefully Banks steps up. I mean, he's a higher round pick, so you expect him to do something. And then we're looking at McGlinchey hopefully rebounding. I'm not a big McGlinchey dude to begin with, but hopefully he can improve. I was hoping Jalen Moore would be able to step in there, right tackle or possibly right guard. I'm not sure the extent of his injuries. And then you got the tight end core. Aside from Kittle, nothing really stands out. But Kittle is your starter on the current depth chart. You got Charlie Warner on the PUP. We mentioned Tyler Kroft last week. He should maybe possibly be a little bit of a factor. You don't need him to do much. Maybe 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns during the year. Just help out with Kittle. Help as the second tight end. You got Ross Dwelley, who has performed well at times, but has disappeared a lot as well. So I don't know what you're going to get out of Ross Dwelley this season, but hopefully, but between him, Warner, and Kroft, you have enough to help out Kittle, and hopefully Kittle doesn't get hurt, because the depth is not really there as far as a top tier tight end to fill in for a George Kittle if he were to get hurt. So let's hope with Jimmy gone, some of those high passes don't happen and you don't get Kittle hurt as you did last season when he was gunning it high and getting guys taken out of the game. He did it with Ayuk, did it with George Kittle. Then we go quarterback. And the depth chart as of right now is good because you have Trey starting. Garoppolo still on the roster. We don't know what's going to happen. They say they're going to cut him if he doesn't get traded by the end of cut down day, I believe. So, I mean, I don't know. That could be a bluff too, because you've already paid the money for Jimmy for this year. You're not going to get any free agents at this point. You could. I don't know. I just think they're going to most likely, I would say they trade him, but damn, I wouldn't see them. I could also see them not trading Jimmy and just holding on to him for depth because you don't have much of a presence of a veteran back up there. You got Nate Sudfeld, who doesn't scare anybody, but apparently Shanahan likes rumors are that Shanahan likes what they see. They paid him in the offseason a little bit to be the backup. You got the rookie Brock Purdy, Iowa State product, who has been looking a little bit shaky in camp, but he's a rookie, so you don't expect too much out of him. But the workhorse there is going to be Trey Lance. So Jimmy's there for now. So as of now, the depth chart looks pretty good. I would not be opposed to bringing in a vet and maybe putting Brock Purdy on the practice squad. Personally, I don't know who's really out there, but I'm sure you could bring in some kind of vet presence. Maybe a vet gets released during this preseason time. We mentioned a couple episodes back the depth of the running game and the running backs of this 49er roster. Currently, the lead back as of right now, coming off of last year, is Elijah Mitchell, who was very impressive in his rookie tenure. But with the strange and unpredictable run distribution of Kyle Shanahan, I don't know that Elijah Mitchell is actually going to be the workhorse back this season. I would not be surprised if you see more of a running back by committee this year because you got some of the guys healthy this year that were not healthy coming into last year or got dinged up during the season. Jeff Wilson will be back healthy this year. Trey Sermon is healthy, back on track. Jermichael Hasty seems to be healthy, but he can't really stay healthy as of yet. And then they drafted Tyrion Davis Price, who I like. I like the potential there. So I could see Elijah Mitchell taking a backseat to maybe not a backseat, but I could see Trey Sermon getting a lot more carries and Tyrion Davis Price getting more carries this year. So I don't think Elijah's gonna get. He may still crack 1,000, but I don't think he's gonna get as many carries. I could see more like 800 yards from Elijah Mitchell, 600 from Trey Sermon, and maybe like a 500 from Tyrion Davis Price.
Definitely want to see if Elijah Mitchell's vision in the field gets better because there were times that he would just be following his lead blocker, not looking. Definitely, I hope he improves in that because he could have.
I thought his vision was good. I just think his speed wasn't that good.
Well, I think it was
his explosiveness.
Yes. Well, definitely we'll see. I think it was his vision. He was like tripping sometimes. He'd be too close to the blocker. The lead blocker or whoever he was following. And then he would always. That's why he had a lot of those like trips. But definitely want to see him preseason. And supposedly, I haven't seen it though. But supposedly Trey Sermon got jacked up. He got bigger.
They said he was working out with Dalvin Cook, who's an explosive running back, and some other guys.
Mm-hmm.
But and with we already mentioned it a couple of times with Anthony Lynn back there, who has experience with a similar back with Melvin Gordon. Hopefully, you can get more out of him. And Shanahan's good with running backs. I mean, he's strange with the running back distribution, but overall, he's good. Him and his pops, great at identifying running backs and getting unknown guys to contribute solid contributions out of them in the regular season.
Yeah, and also Anthony Lynn, not only is he the running back coach, he's also a assistant coach. So maybe we'll see some of him. He probably throwing some plays, especially how Shanny likes the schemes. Definitely want to see some plays out there. What happened to Womack? He bounced?
He said he had to go, or he'll be back, or something. I don't know.
Oh shit! Okay.
Typical Womack hypes, but it's all good. But he's in charge of the point or whatever. So we're gonna be stuck on this screen until he gets back. We'll be going over the Niners depth chart the whole episode.
Oh, you can't even take it out?
Yeah, it's all good. It's the Niners depth chart episode.
All right.
So let's do the numbers game on let's do the numbers game in the running backs. Because what are we keeping 4?
Running backs?
Yeah, 5 or 4?
I would say 5.
I'd say 5.
I would say 5.
So you got Mitchell, that's 1. Wilson Jr., that's 2. Oh, you said Elijah Mitchell was going to cut last year, but you don't have to bring that back up. Elijah Mitchell's making it this year. Jeff Wilson. Now I've heard Jeff Wilson may be on the
block.
That's what I heard somewhere. That he could possibly get released due to the numbers. But let's do the numbers. Let's say Elijah. Let's say Jeff Wilson, Trey Sermon, JaMychal Hasty, and then of course you're keeping the rookie. So Jordan Mason, who I'm not even familiar with, he's probably the odd man out of that group. And then you got Juszczyk, of course, he's going to make it. Do we keep 4? Do we keep 5? Did we keep 5 last year?
Well, remember, we lost Mostert in the beginning of the season. Elijah Mitchell, Sherman. And then we got
4.
And then we got what's his name? Wilson came back in November.
We had him on the
so we had him on that list. So I mean that kind of helped for us having extra running backs. Remember we signed Trey and Cannon. Also we signed. So yeah, that running back that position was pretty full. I would say,
Because do we keep 4 in the fullback, and that counts as our 5?
Good.
Or do we keep that 5th and the 6th? I can't remember what we kept last year.
I don't know. Can't recall, but I wouldn't be surprised if they keep 4 or 5, and keep one in the practice squad.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you could do that.
Yeah. I think Tyrion Davis-Price will make the roster for sure. I think Hasty could be the one that maybe gets let go. Just because he can't stay healthy. And he hasn't been as explosive as I expected him to be the last couple of seasons. Even when he had one or two good plays. But overall, like, I don't know, I was underwhelmed.
Another thing, too, is it's only 3 the preseason. Also, I mean, instead of cutting him, you could see a trade. Somebody can
I don't know if anybody's trading for JaMychal Hasty. Maybe. But
I'd trade him for 6, 7. Just
put him in the Jimmy G package.
Hey, you can see that. I can see that happening.
And then, okay, so just going down this roster, Samson Ekubom is listed as the left defensive end, backed up by Drake Jackson, Kerry Hyder. So we got great depth at the end position.
Oh, yeah.
Because on the right defensive end, you got Bosa and Aminihu, and then Jordan Willis as well. So, we got some depth this year on the D line.
You got Hyder, you got Robert. What's it, Robert
Nakamichi?
Nakamichi.
Nakamichi. And he could make the roster possibly.
Kevin Givens too. You got Kevin Givens there.
Hassan Ridgeway. I like Hassan Ridgeway out of. He's going to be nice. He may. I think you could see him getting in that defensive tackle rotation with Armstead and Kinlaw because both of those guys have not been able to stay healthy. So I think you're definitely going to see a little bit of Hassan Ridgeway at some point, and maybe they just rotate him in to keep them all fresh anyway. I think you're going to see him. I think he's pretty good in the run game stuff and some of the runs. So that's nice. You got that because we lost already. What's his name? What's that cat's name? Maurice Hurst. He's out for the year, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's going to be nice to have a little bit of depth there on that D line. But you may need to bring somebody else in. You may need to bring somebody else in for the defensive tackle position. as I'm looking at the roster. You got those two, Kinlaw and Armstead, and then you got Ridgeway, and then it's kind of like, what is Givens an end or he's an end, right? Or is he a tackle?
Left defensive tackle.
Okay, so I mean, okay, so that's a little bit of depth.
Mm-hmm.
Akeem Spence, and then you mentioned Rocky.
Didn't they? They did sign somebody once Maurice Hurst got hurt.
I think that was Akeem Spence, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah. I remember the name, but I do know they signed somebody right after he got hurt.
Yeah, I like the depth of our defensive ends though, because you got Samson and Bukum, and then you got Drake Jackson on the bench. You got Amenihu on the bench, and then you also have Hyder who can rotate in, and like you said, Jordan Willis. So that's nice. That's definitely going to be that's going to be a nice rotation defensively. And then I think you got the strength of the defense here as we're looking at the roster. I think it's the linebacking core. I think that's the best, our strongest position. I don't know about depth wise, but the the three starters, the Dre Greenlaw, the Fred Warner, and the Aziz Al Shahir. I think that could be possibly the best linebacking crew in the NFL. When you look at the starting three. Now, I don't know about, like I said, depth wise, you're kind of thin when you got Oren Burks, Curtis Robinson, and then some of these other guys, Marcelino McCray-Ball,
Jeremiah Gamel. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Once those.
Oren Burks is he could be solid. He could be serviceable, I think, in filling in here and there. I know I think he's pretty good on special teams as well. So that's solid. I don't have too many concerns as long as the main core three stay healthy, which is a lot to ask because linebackers do get hurt. So you are expecting them to miss some games down the road, but hopefully they're some of those day-to-day injuries, minor injuries, where they just get banged up and none of the structural ACL type, Achilles type tears, nothing like that. Hopefully it's just minor, dings and bruises, contusions, stuff like that, and they don't miss significant time this year. Because if like I said, if they stay healthy, I think we're on track to have the best linebacking core in the league.
Potential, yeah. Yeah, we're pretty deep. I mean, just by seeing Hyder on the third, that's deep right there. Hopefully we're. I mean, usually it's hard as. Hopefully we don't have no injuries. That's the thing, and if there is, I hope it's not no season ending or anything like that because that fucks up the squad. So.
Hold up. The Niners coming back on.
Mm-hmm. Did you mention that today they cut Leon O'Neal? I know.
Yeah, we didn't mention that. Yeah, he got injured and they cut him.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if possibly they're seeing him as a practice squad player
on the waiver
if he don't get swooped up already.
Yeah.
But the fact that he got injured,
maybe
they won't. Nobody will swoop him up because of the injury. I think maybe they're banking on that.
Yeah.
Because you could use him if you look at the depth. You don't have too much there. You got Jimmy Ward, you got Talanoa Hufanga, Tavarius Moore, George Odom, the free agent signing from the Colts. And then after that, you got
you got Lenore, you got
he's not a safety though, he's a corner.
Oh yeah. So let me see. Tavarius Moore, Taylor Hawkins, George.
I'm not even familiar with Taylor Hawkins. Tariq Castro Fields, can't he play safety if I'm not mistaken? I thought he could play safety, but I might be wrong on that.
They showed him like he could. I think I saw some video. Like he was playing both in college. But
I think maybe you try to get Leon O'Neal on the practice squad. I think that would be smart.
Yeah,
I like what I've seen out of him in college and some of the he was all right and he wasn't getting too much run.
And then all the cuts are on the last. It's on the third week of preseason, right? they're not doing like I used to before they cut. They're like every other game.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
I think they all do it all at once now, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully.
So then, corners. We talked about safeties, and I think our safeties should be okay. Jimmy Ward, he's played better in the last year or two. He has some big mistakes at times. I mean, you've seen it against the Packers in the playoffs, where I don't know, it was a busted coverage on that long TD play, play, but he made up for it later on in the game. But I don't know. Are you okay with the Hufanga starting at strong safety? What are your feelings on that?
It's going to be a test for him. I know tackling his weakness is more on the coverage side.
Max Beck.
So hopefully he got. I mean,
You good?
What I've heard is like he's one of the.
You look a little rattled. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Take a breather. You take a shot or something. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hennessy. Have some Henny. Might have a shot of Henny.
So yeah. So back to Hufanga. Hopefully, he improved with the coverage. Sometimes we saw him just getting blown away. So tackling is not his problem at all. Also, he's pretty solid when it comes to special teams. So I mean, definitely hope he improved. And what I heard a lot was like he was one of the first players at training camp. One of the first players to be out there. So hopefully, he learned and gets and improved. So because that's going to be huge right there.
Huge.
Here we got the starting spot locked. So I don't know. Well,
Womack, can you shed some light on this? Maybe we're trying to figure out how many running backs you usually like keep on the roster. Is it 4? Is it 4 including Juszczyk? So 5?
Yeah.
Or is it 5 and then Juszczyk? So 6.
It all depends on what they want. I mean, how many they have last year? They had
that's what I was trying to figure out.
You know what I mean? What we had? They had Mitchell. They had Sermon. We had Hasty, right? And we had Juszczyk. That's 4. Do we have anybody else?
No, we signed Trent Cannon.
Trey Sermon.
Trent Cannon.
That was during the season, I wonder.
So that's
or
5.
Was that before?
Because somebody was hurt. I think
that was that.
But remember,
I think probably keep like 5.
Remember, and you had Wilson on the
there you go. Yeah,
PUP list, but he was on the PUP list, and then he came back in November, I think, or early December.
Shit, with our injury history, I would suggest you keep 5.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Right?
5, yeah. I mean, because before, who did we have the year before? We had Mostert.
I don't fucking remember.
We had Mostert. We had Wilson. We had We had Breida. Yeah, we had Breida. And what was that name? I know there was one more. So we had 3. That was the year that I think we had 3 or 4. So I think probably 4, including Juszczyk. So
Womack has turned into the Gold Dirty Bastards. He merged with the Matrix. He is now one with the logo. I guess when Jimmy G left, Jimmy G hasn't left yet, but Womack took him off of his avatar, so that's good news. This is breaking news right here.
Shit.
Jimmy is gone off of Womack's avatar, so that shows
no
you
more
right
Jimmy.
there.
Something's wrong with the Matrix. Definitely a glitch in the Matrix. Definitely. Hey, out of topic, have you seen those videos that? Was it? It's like if you're what's that videos of what beneath what lurks beneath? There's another one. Damn,
no.
And this, so they talk about the glitches in the Matrix.
I haven't seen that one, but I see some of them on like Instagram and Facebook. Those ones be the ones on Facebook and Instagram. Those be whack. Like they be having some like where it's like
yeah.
But yeah, is it the same dude?
Nah, it's this is a different dude. Hold up.
What lurks beneath is the one about like all the paranormal shit in the park. National parks.
Yeah, we're a little off topic right now, but where's it? I was listening to someone's earlier day. Blood, that shit had me tripping. I was like, I was like, they sound like fucking movies. What is it called? Let me see. What was it called? Oh, damn, I don't even know. Shit. Yeah, but I heard a couple of them today, and they were just trippy as fuck.
Okay.
Damn. It was like, because I was listening to that one. Oh, it's called Paranormal Rising. There you go.
Yeah, I'll be listening to some of that shit late night. Just
I was like,
killing some time.
Trippy as fuck.
Here's some weird shit.
Yeah. So back to the Niners training camp.
Back to the Niners.
All right, back to Womack.
Womack, hold on. Let's talk about this real quick. You got rid of Jimmy on your avatar. This is breaking news, says Gold Dirty Bastards.
Well, yeah. Why the fuck?
What was the move? What spawned the move to get rid of Jimmy off of the avatars? Was it because we were killing on him? Is that what it is?
Because he's fucking damn near not a Niner. Why the fuck would I keep him on there being a Niner?
Yeah, he's a number 4 on the depth chart.
Oh,
he's on the depth chart.
Cut the shit. He ain't gonna be
over under. He throws his one pass. I say over.
No, that is under. He ain't throwing shit.
Over 1.5. Over.
He ain't throwing nothing.
I mean, I would say that at the end of the day, worst case scenario, he stays on the roster. There's worse things than to have Jimmy as a backup.
Yeah, but if not 26 million though.
They could be bluffing that because what are you going to do with that 26 million anyway?
That's true. But
you could roll over in the next season.
And if Jimmy stays, the Niners get a comp draft pick.
Yeah.
I believe a third rounder.
A third. We already mentioned that. Well, we already touched on that. Like, what the fuck? Them third round comp picks ain't worth the fuck, dude. It's like
you never know.
Way the fuck out there. They're damn near like fourth rounders. So that's I don't even think it'd be worth it.
Will you be wearing your Jimmy G jersey this Friday, Womack?
I will not.
Have you purchased a Tom Brady jersey yet, Womack?
I have not.
Okay. So
actually, it's a good thing that he hates Trey Lance, because if he had bought a Trey Lance jersey, that's super jinx right there. So I'm kind of glad you hate Trey Lance. Keep that hatred alive, Womack.
Oh, it'll be there alive and well.
Keep it alive.
It is alive and well.
Womack, did you send the vet an invite? You forgot?
Were you supposed to come on here?
Yeah, I said.
You probably got the vet stuck on the Matrix.
Did he? No, I didn't hear. Hold on.
Is there any comments? Do we have any comments?
I don't know.
No, we don't have nothing.
Nothing's cracking.
Nobody's watching tonight.
Nobody's watching. We ain't watching. That's kind of a weird night.
Well, because you got the screen on, that's why I took it off already.
Okay, so I think that about does it. We've beaten the Niners into the fucking bloody pulp.
No, we didn't even talk about the game yet.
We didn't talk about the game.
We haven't beat it.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Well, what's going? I
mean, just basically, we don't want to see nobody get hurt. We want to see Lance look decent.
1 or 2 series, quarter.
I say 1. Maybe 2 because Shanahan
under Lance throws at least 1 interception.
I heard something. I don't know if you guys posted it. I don't know if you guys were the one that posted it, but supposedly I heard that Shanny wants Trey to play the first and third preseason.
Yeah, Womack talked about that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What was?
Yeah, so maybe let's let Trey play 2 series at least, since this asshole's not going to play him in the second game.
I say he might.
Is he trying to be super secretive with the
no, Womack broke it down. Go ahead, Womack. Tell him.
Yeah, because because what he was saying, he was saying that because they're gonna have, I guess, the joint practice or a scrimmage.
Against the Vikings. Vikings. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
There was really no point in playing a lot of the guys, like playing them in the scrimmage and then playing them in the preseason game as well. He said, I pretty much just want to see the scrimmage. I care more about the scrimmage than that second preseason game. That's what he said. So.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought he was being super weirdo. Like, no, I have these plays. I don't want to show off yet. Wait till week 1.
I just think that
the
motherfucker needs it. I just think he needs some fucking reps. No, he ain't fucking accurate.
I do agree with that.
He can't fucking throw the goddamn ball. He got all that arm, but can't fucking do nothing with it.
I mean, there's been videos that I posted. There were some nice ass passes. You can't hate. You can't deny that. I mean, of course, like you said, he does need some reps.
He needs a whole lot of fucking reps. He needs
and supposedly what I heard, he's like, he knows the playbook like really good. And
great. Like I hope so.
You want your quarterback. I mean, sometimes you saw Jimmy there, you're like, what the fuck are you doing, Jimmy?
I think you might see a little bit of that from Lance.
All right.
It's going to be a whole like people prepared for him, you know what I mean, during those 2 starts, but now it's like they're really gonna be on your fucking ass. They might even go all the way back to your fucking college days, and which is what I'm saying. No motherfuckers don't believe me, just think I'm talking on my ass, but wait till they fucking bring that blitz. They gonna fucking. That's one of his weaknesses. I saw that in college, and I saw that in the NFL. I saw that in preseason. Like, he don't fucking fare well against that fucking blitz. So, whatever. What do I know? What do I know if you can get sacked and fumble and shit and throw interceptions on those blitzes? Who knows?
You don't know shit.
Who knows? I know.
You don't know shit, woman.
I told you. And I told you so.
All right.
So.
Okay, so, all right, let's do some predictions for his 2 drives. Does Trey Lance have a touchdown in his 2 drives?
No.
I say yes.
He might. He might have a little running one. Someone could rip
yes
a
or no. It's not a he might
one.
type of
I would
question.
say no.
I say yes.
Maybe.
Is he going to first play bomb to Ayuk or Debo?
No.
Nope.
Hell no.
Nah, I don't know. Green Bay got a pretty good secondary. Who knows if they're actually be playing?
That's the thing, though. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. But
pretty sure Rodgers ain't going to play for Green Bay. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say he has at least he might have at least a 30-yarder, maybe to Ayuk or someone down there. I don't think he's going to fucking throw it all over the yard, but he might have a long one. He might have like 25, 30-yarder to like Ayuk or something.
Womack, will you be doing a live reaction for preseason game?
Oh, we should do a live reaction. I didn't even think about that.
Probably not, because I got a flight going to New Orleans.
Okay.
On Friday. So,
okay.
Well, it's at 9:30, so maybe. I don't know.
You will be in Santa Clara, so flying out of Santa Clara. Watch the game. So.
I'll say Lance. Let me give Lance his stat line just off the top of my head.
He might throw a pick or a damn near pick.
I say 5 of 8, 120 yards, 1 TD, no interceptions. No interceptions.
I say 3 for 6, 35 yards.
Somewhere around there. That's a little more.
I mean, I don't. It's gonna be just for him, just to get that.
I think he's gonna throw at least 50% or under. So yeah, that seems about right.
We don't care about percentages though. It's touchdowns for us.
Yeah, well,
that's that Jimmy shit is that percentage.
We're
not on that shit no more. We're on TDs and wins.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's even gonna do that. So
I think it's gonna be very limited. 3 for 6, 35 yards.
Well, you're basing this off of 1 drive or 2 drives though?
I would say 1 drive.
Okay, so double that if you got 2 drives. If he plays 2 drives.
Okay. Yeah. You can say that, yeah. If you just,
because I'm going off 2 drives. He's going to play at least 2 because he's not playing in game 3. I mean, game 2.
I heard only. Oh, yeah, good, yeah.
And if that's the case, there's only 3 preseason games, so he's got to get some reps.
I would say.
Well, he already hurt his index finger. Maybe he might do something to his pinky fucking finger on this one.
Because I was thinking he'd probably do 3 series, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just does 1.
I think 1. 2. Might be 3. You might be right.
I say 2 for sure 3. But
no,
I'll say 2. I'll say 2 series, and like I said, 120 yards, 1 TD.
If it's a 3 and out or something like that, or maybe like a short,
short drive,
he might get 2. No, he does do those. What do you mean?
He doesn't do those very often. That's more of a Jimmy thing.
It's a Lance thing too.
4th quarter of big games. That's Jimmy's the Jimmy special. Crumble, hide like a snail in his shell.
Well, if it's a 3 and out, he gets 2. If it's over 5 plays, it's like 6, 7 plays on that first one. I don't think he plays again.
Other than Trey, is there any other Niner you're excited to see play in this game this week? Not really, right? There's not too much.
I don't think.
Drake Jackson, I guess.
Yeah.
Sam
Womack.
Womack, yeah.
Get the Womack on.
Kinlaw, I would say Kinlaw because he was out for last season. You see if he has that.
Did he get you shook because he was getting hype on Grant Cohn?
Yeah,
gonna come out.
I would say Kinlaw. See how he's
getting mad because he said
you
he was injured and they did shit. I'd be like, yeah, I did say that because you didn't.
And Danny Gray will be the two.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a good one. Danny Gray.
Yeah.
Juwan Jennings.
I want to see your boy, your running back, fucking Price.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I want to see that too.
And what's the quarterback that we drafted? Kind of want to see, how he.
Brock Purdy.
Purdy.
Yeah.
Damn, we've been on now already. Shit.
It's 3 touchdowns in the red zone. Yeah. Well, it's kind of a short show anyway. Good thing. I'm tired.
No, what are you talking about? We got hella shit. Oh, you must have cut down a lot, I guess.
No, not really.
You're the point guard now, so whatever.
Not really.
It's all for you, Womack.
So
if I get off work at a reasonable time, I'm gonna try to go to Levi's on Friday. Tickets I seen like $10. So
yeah, for real.
Yeah, nobody going to no fucking preseason game.
Take a little Leo.
Skip.
I'm gonna try.
I don't like them fucking crowds anyway.
The monkeypox crowd.
I'm antisocial.
Crowds.
COVID's made me more fucking antisocial. Hanging with a bunch of lummies, fucking end up socking one of them drunk weirdos. Skip. Too old for that shit.
Stay home, you old hermit.
Yeah, fuck. I watched it on the projector.
Do live,
watch it on the 100 game. 100-inch projector.
Do a live reaction for Trey Lance. See how 2 series, make it quick.
Yeah, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. I might do what is the boxing match this weekend? Fuck, who's the boxing match? Oh, Teofimo. I don't know.
Teofimo.
Maybe I'll do that one. It's not a big fight anyway. I've never heard of the dude, so.
Want to transition to boxing, or you still want to?
Well, that's the next one. I mean,
well, yeah, I don't think there's anybody else I'm looking forward to really see. I'd like to see Danny Gray on the kick returns so that we don't have to use Ayuk. Danny Gray and Ray handling kicks and punts. We don't need to see. We don't need to see Ayuk back there anymore. I'd like to see him not returning kicks. I don't think he would be anymore, right?
No,
that's the whole reason we got those two dudes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's see what Danny Gray and Ray can bring to the table. Hopefully, Ray lives it up to what he's supposed to be. All eyes on Ray.
You all right there, Womack?
Womack's rattled tonight.
Yeah, something's there. You all right, bud?
Nah, put headphones on backwards. That's all.
Disturbance in the force here.
Something's up. He already said.
I think he knows something. Times. Maybe Jimmy is getting cut tomorrow. I don't know.
He might.
He knows something. Something's.
He wants to get off. He already said like 3 times. This is gonna be a short episode. This is gonna be a short episode.
It's gonna be early tonight.
I'm tired.
I'm kind of tired tonight.
I'm tired.
Listen, I got something. Do I want to drink some tequila?
Oh, no.
Sure.
Espolón?
No, Cazadores.
Oh, man. Drinking that weak shit.
Oh, no. It's all right.
Got some all right.
Here, the Breakfast Club fucking.
Yeah, they're gone.
Weak ass Angela Lee leaving. She's
leaving. I heard she's going to get replaced, right? Try to find a replacement or something like that. So
get somebody better. She's weak anyway. That whole show's pretty fucking weak.
It's all right.
There's been a couple. There's only been just been a couple episodes I heard. I forgot who it was.
It's just kind of weak.
I mean,
we're better than them.
They had some pretty good shit. They did that thing. They did a good little run. They had some classic.
Envy's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Charlemagne's a fucking weirdo.
They had a few classic moments. Yeah, fucking the fucking. I think the biggest. What was their biggest moment? You think the fucking
Birdman, of course.
Yeah, Birdman.
Put some respect on my name.
All 3 of y'all.
Again.
All 3 of y'all. Yeah,
I'm going to say it again. Put some respect on my name.
Oh, 3.
But you didn't pull up on Ross like that. That shit was hella funny, though. But you didn't say that to Ross.
You didn't pull up on Ross. I'm pulling up on you like that.
I'm pulling up on you,
nigga. That shit was fucking funny.
That shit was cold.
Pulling up on you.
But yeah, they're gonna be a new. They're gonna have a new vibe. They got to have a female. They need a female. I'm sure they're gonna add another female to the roster.
Yeah,
it gives them a little balance. I don't listen to the whole show. I see like a lot of the shit on Instagram, and I'll watch like the little clips here and there, like the main shit. But I don't think I've ever listened to a full episode of their show.
That's what we need. We need like a Joy Taylor. We need to get a Joy Taylor. Part of GDBs.
I think
open
Leo's
applications for Joy Taylor to come on to GDB.
Scouting.
Open mic.
Anchor. Open mic. Hit us up on IG if you want to be our Joy Taylor.
Add us on IG. Add us here. We need some goddamn subscribers. This is getting ridiculous.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We don't get 200 by the end of the year. We're out of here. We're not doing this for nothing. Yeah, at least 200 subscribers. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Add, like,
Subscribe.
And so I mean, pretty much does it for that. I don't know. Let's just get it on. Fucking football. Bitch.
So you're okay. So yeah. So I mentioned Danny Gray, Kinlaw, and Nip said Danny Gray.
I said the running back. I agree with the road. You guys already took my guys. I said Drake Jackson.
Okay.
Drake Jackson, yeah.
That's probably the number one I would like to see. Also, Kerry Hyder. I want to see how he does back in the Niner uniform because he was successful with us. So it'd be good to see what he does. Yeah, I'd like to see him start next to Bosa, alongside Bosa, not next to him.
That'd be nice.
Opposite of Bosa, I guess, at left defensive end. Let's see how he does with the. I'd like to see him get some run on the first string. Rotate him and Drake Jackson in and out. See what those guys bring to the table. Because we already seen Minahu last year, and he was all right. So let's see what Kerry does. Yeah, let's see what Kerry does, and let's see what Drake can do. Because I think you could possibly go with like a NASCAR package with where you put in like 3 defensive ends or something like that on some of the rush downs. So you could do like Bosa, Armstead, and then Drake Jackson and Kerry Hyder on. I think that would be a nice little pass rush, specialty kind of unit, something like that. Get creative. Hopefully, D'Amico can get creative with some shit like that. On passing downs, where you're not going to need that bigger body like a Kinlaw in there to stop runs when they can just pin the ears back and go after him.
Let's just not give up the fucking 3rd and longs like last year. That was fucking stupid. Dude, that hella game, we just got crushed on fucking 3rd and long. We got to cut that shit down.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I'm call that. I'm gonna say that's gonna be that. You could see some variation of that. A little NASCAR package where you got 4 of the. Well, Armstead is a defensive tackle technically, but he has played end, so he's kind of like one of them dudes who can get after the quarterback, and he's not like the most stout kind of dude. He's like a bigger, lankier kind of guy. So 4 of those guys coming at the quarterback could get some press on him. So I'd like to see something like that.
I mean, if Drake Jackson got some get off,
yeah,
you know what I mean. It might.
Yeah, or you could put Hyder inside. You could put Drake on the outside. That's what I'm saying. Some little, but I'd like to see those 4. I think would be your nice little dime or nickel, kind of NASCAR kind of package where you're just focused on getting to pin your ears back and get that fucking quarterback.
Yeah, that's more the style that we play anyway. So, or D'Amico anyway. He's a lot more aggressive than Salah was as far as doing that shit. So that's good. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Oh, we didn't talk about Womack on the depth chart, do we?
Yeah, we talked about
Sam Womack, not Lumby Womack.
Well, that is because Mr. Chavarius Ford and Mr. Mosley are out.
How long are they out for? Do we have any word on that?
Chavarius Ward is 2 weeks, around 2 weeks. That's what they said. He'll be ready by week 1. Yeah, he had a hamstring, I think.
Yeah, and these guys, they don't have to play. They don't have to play preseason games. That's what I think. So it's better to keep them.
Maybe a little bit in, just to kind of getting a game, just knock off some of the rust and shit. Just getting game mode, but I don't think it's for them. I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
For other positions, yeah. But I don't think for corners.
I don't think it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. That O-line though, they got to figure it out.
That's what I was talking about when you were gone. I was like, that's probably the biggest concern on the roster, because it's a lot of question marks, a lot of fucking enigmas, Edward Enigmas, fucking question mark going around. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna get out of this group.
It is an enigma.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Yeah, and the fact
Banks. I mean, it's just gonna be strange. I don't know. We'll see.
And because I mean, essentially, it's gonna be 3 new starters, or maybe 2, because I mean, Brunskill's probably gonna get one or the other, but maybe. I mean, I don't know. Because Burford is gonna get that right guard spot. I think that's an upgrade over Brunskill. Except on the Rams games, like we called, you should just fucking start on.
I think we should try to bring in a vet or something. Somebody who gets cut. Maybe bring in somebody to shore up the O-line a little bit.
So they said J.C. Cheddar. Man, that's why you cut Jimmy, so you can bring in a fucking center. That J.C. Cheddar dude, he was with the Browns. He knows the fucking.
They're saying that he's going to be, fans are saying that they're speculating he's going to go to Tampa because Tampa, Brady lost his starting center again. Is that his backup? So the starting center is gone for the year, and the dude who was playing, who was filling in for him, just got carted off today. They don't know the severity of his injury yet.
Yeah, most likely that's where he's going. We could have had that, should have jumped on that, but we dropped the ball and shit like that. So
on what?
On getting some of them on players. We could have been had him, and just not even worried about the shit.
So you're thinking we should get a vet presence.
Yeah, especially at center. You know, that's what fucking Matt. Dude, when Matt came in, I mean, yeah, he was kind of, he was at that spot. He only had like a year left. Maybe not. He could have played another year. I think he could have, but he was just probably like, fuck it. But when he came in, I mean, he did better than what the fuck was our center before that? Grassu or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah. Didn't we draft him though?
Who?
That guy, Grassu.
I think it was undrafted.
Okay, undrafted.
Either that or he's just a free agent from somewhere. And then before that, who the fuck was our center before that? Fucking
Richard, hold on, what episode are we on? 73?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I said worse because they were throwing fucking Donovan West. That motherfucker was a center. He was a highly graded fucking lineman coming out. Like I said, I think he got injured or something like that dropped him.
What about the guy? You think the guy? What's the name that we draft? I mean, undrafted. Poe. Think he makes the team?
Maybe he's converted defensive lineman and went to offensive line.
Oh, for he did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, see, we will see. It's gonna be very interesting season. Very, very interesting.
All right. What's next then?
Oh, what we got?
That's it.
Any NFL news?
Like I said, Brady lost his center today.
Brady lost his center.
What was the other one? Roquan Smith is having problems with the Bears.
He wants to get traded. Shit, we should get Roquan. Have fucking him and Roquan. Well, he's a middle linebacker though, right? So that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, he could move. Yeah, he could make it work.
Move on the outside.
The good coaches would make that type of thing work.
But we don't do that shit. So we're good. We're good off that.
Any other NFL news?
I don't think so. Oh, what they say about Deshaun? Any updates on Deshaun?
Oh, just that Goodell is pushing for a harsher sentence than what the mediator requested, 6 games.
Yeah.
This dude makes no fucking sense. So instead of him ruling, he tried to make the mediator be the bad guy. But then when he didn't get what he wanted like a harsher sentence, harsher suspension. So now he's like, okay, I'm going to appeal that and I'm going to push for a harder. Like, why didn't you just do that shit from the beginning? Like,
yeah, he's a goof.
Yeah, shit makes no sense. I personally don't feel he should be suspended at all based on the evidence that has been put out there as of now. I mean, he's found not guilty in the court of law.
I think the fact that
it was a civil
cases.
Yeah.
So is he like a weirdo scumbag? Yeah, but is that illegal? No. So why is he being punished?
Why is he being? It's the Waymans that are doing that. You can't do nothing to the Waymans. Yeah, which you never should. Anyway,
I got no problem if it's like some illegal shit and it's some like, weird, some sexual misconduct.
Yeah.
But what is it? Sexual misconduct if it's consensual? That's my thing.
That's the thing. Yeah. Most of it sounded like it was consensual. Then I mean, it's weird. It's weird.
It's a touchy.
Yeah.
Some
but
things
I will
are allowed,
say,
some things aren't allowed. But
I will say what I heard is that a lot of them were repeat appointments. So if this was the case, if it was sexual misconduct, why would you go back for another session with him? That's my question. There's a lot of questionable stuff.
I don't want to say stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll just leave it. I'll leave it alone at that.
But, well, I'll say if he's guilty in the court of law, then I'm saying suspend him for the season. But if the law doesn't find him guilty, then how can you play judge, jury, and executioner on this?
Because
it doesn't make any sense to me.
Because they're going to hide behind the shield. The shield.
But that's not really their. What is the misconduct? What is the? What did he do that's wrong? He had sex with women that was consensual. How is that wrong?
The fact that he's associated with this bullshit and then he represents the NFL and that's the only thing I say. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, if you want to knock him because of he's just putting the NFL through this stupid shit, then yeah.
But these people that are up in arms about this shit, and it's like, but did he do any? I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, I don't think if it's consensual sex with however many women, if it's consensual, what is the issue?
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. Now, if it wasn't, and he was like forcing himself upon him, okay, that's doing too much.
Oh yeah.
But to my understanding, it wasn't. Was it? I mean, I guess I need to get more of the facts. I only hear stuff on IG and Instagram.
It's kind of It's kind of like that. This well, not the same thing exactly, but kind of almost with the Louis C.K. shit where he was fucking on the phone masturbating, like with women on there, and it's just like, oh my god. Well, it's like, well, it's not like the motherfucker was doing it on you or like in front of you. The motherfucker's like on the phone doing this shit, so it's kind of like, it's kind of creepy. But
I was about to say some really weirdo behavior, but
but nothing that's like he's not really doing nothing like to you, really. So
nah, but I heard he was doing some stuff to him though, like in person. Like at least that's what I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I think he just looked at.
No, I heard some. Yeah.
I think he was worse, bro. I think.
Nah, he didn't do nothing to him physically.
Are you sure? Because I could have swore.
Yeah, no, he didn't do nothing.
Doomzilla would know. He was a big CK guy. Doomzilla, where the fuck you at? Let me text this guy.
I sent him one. So I mean, I don't know, but if you
is anybody even watching this fucking episode?
Yeah, maybe one.
How many?
Got one.
3 people. It's probably Doomzilla. Doomzilla, get your ass on
you. But yeah, it's it's a whole. This shit's crazy. This shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a touchy subject. But to me, if like, I don't see how I've never liked how they were able to go above the law and be like, we're gonna punish this guy for this. Not just Deshaun, just the whole precedent for that shit where they were punishing guys that were found not guilty of stuff or that hadn't even been tried yet. And it's like, how you gonna punish them for some shit that hasn't been even fucking tried in court yet? That's just stupid to me.
But that's just what I'm saying. Just the fact that
you're punishing off accusations, but anybody can make accusations.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the fact that you was involved in some shit that was, like you're a rep. So you can't do anything. Like when you work for a fucking company, so you can't, you can't have a life. You can't do nothing because anything you do is a reflection of whatever company you work for and yada, yada, yada. And, shit like that. So I don't know. But
they are saying that the Browns have stated that Watson is going to start the preseason opener.
Yeah.
So that's a fuck you to Roger Goodell right there.
Yeah, at least. Fucking start his ass too. Start him every fucking preseason game. Fuck it.
That's going to be Womack's #1 draft pick right there. Sean Watson. Speaking of, are we going to have a draft?
Yeah, we are.
Of course we're going to have a draft. Are you talking about like a live draft or in-person draft? What are you talking about?
I'm not really GDP.
Yeah, we're going to have a GDB draft. Yes, we are.
Yeah, but I mean, you're trying to have it at a spot? Or are you trying to just do it on our phones? What do you mean?
Do it regular. How have you always been doing it?
Let's do it at Dave & Buster's.
Dave & Buster's.
The new spot.
There you go.
New spot. It's the new Hooters.
Bring your laptops.
Any other Niner news? I mean, not Niner news. NFL news?
I don't know if you want to.
You haven't heard shit on the Twitter, Leo? Twitter?
Just a Marshawn.
Oh yeah, Marshawn and Frank Gore.
I don't know.
Wow, I don't know any of the details about the Frank Gore shit. Hopefully it's not true, or shit. I hope it's not true.
Yeah,
I didn't want to.
But from what I heard was he dragged a chick in a hotel,
by her hair,
across the across the floor.
The hallway.
So I don't know.
She was naked. I don't know. That doesn't seem. I can't see. I can't really say that though. I was gonna say
you got to let the facts come out in these circumstances. That's my thing. The initial rush, you never know what you're gonna hear.
Yeah, you don't know how.
You never know what
exactly happened.
Go ahead. You finish now. You finish.
Yes, I am gonna finish. All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
Finish him.
I'm done.
Finish him.
I was just gonna say that you never know how people are. Really, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I can't see that from Frank.
Yeah, it was hard to. Yeah, when I first saw the news, I was like, "No way."
I don't know, man. You never know with drugs or some shit involved, though.
Yeah.
So, you don't know what the circumstance. I don't know. I never say it's okay to drag a female by her hair, but I mean, I don't know. You don't know the circumstances. What if she tried to shoot him or some manny shit? I don't know what the fuck. Who knows?
Exactly. Yeah, you never know.
Checked her by the hair.
And I'm pretty sure
you gotta hear the. Yeah, some more shit. We need more facts.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for that video clips to come out from TMZ or something like that. So,
like Womack said, I mean, we don't know much of him off the field, but it doesn't seem like Gore would be that type of dude to do that. But you never know. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Like Ruben Foster, you kind of had an idea. Like, it might have been true. This motherfucker doing that.
Oh,
shit.
Ruben Foster.
Yeah, like could even Ray McDonald. Yeah, you could have seen that.
Aldon Smith, maybe.
And Marshawn got a DUI. Not a good weekend for former Bay Area running back.
Yeah,
for sure. Roger Craig, hopefully in on some shit too.
Yeah, got checked out the Hall of Fame. Shit.
Oh, but yeah, we didn't get a chance to mention that. It was kind of in between, right? BY, Brian Young going to the Hall of Fame. So props to BY. That we should have covered that in our Niners shit, but I wasn't running point. Otherwise, I would have put it in.
I forgot about it. Honestly,
I saw little clips. Eddie DeBarlo was the one that was there.
Yeah, he introduced him. I think
we introduced them in the.
Oh, the enshrinement. I didn't.
Who had Key? Who had fucking Keegan Key fucking introduced? Cause he was there. They introduced somebody. I forgot who. Key and Peele.
Who the fuck is Keegan Key?
From Keegan from Key and Peele.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I never really watched that shit.
I just saw some clips of it. That was it. And I think Brian Young.
Long overdue, man. We've been saying this shit on the podcast. Go back and watch some of our other podcasts and earlier podcasts. And, we were passionate that he should have been in there. I think we had an episode where we were talking about that last year.
Yeah. And last year,
because I remember we brought up the stats and how many sacks he had and everything.
Was it on Cortez Kennedy? I think that's what
yeah. I think that.
Because he didn't get because he didn't get in that year.
Yeah, Cortez Kennedy
over him.
In,
yeah, we said, and we said that he deserved it over Cortez, which Cortez did deserve to get in too. But I thought that BY should have won it before him.
Yeah. Well, he's in there now, so thank God.
Yeah. Well, this Hall of Fame class, there was no quarterbacks. Also, all the ones that got selected were either the second or third time.
This was all like our Madden generation players when we were playing Madden.
There was no players that got elected on the first vote, first try.
You know who I was surprised that was actually in there? It was fucking was it Leroy Butler? You know who the fuck? The Green Bay safety?
Yeah, Leroy Butler. Yeah.
I'm surprised he got in there. Yeah, I'm surprised. Because I was like, I don't know what the fuck he did. Really, that was Hall of Fame worthy.
No, he was good. I mean,
yeah, but Hall of Fame.
He was pretty good. He was pretty good.
Hall of Fame worthy? I don't think it was Hall of Fame worthy, bro.
I mean, I'd have to look at his stats, but I know he had some impactful plays against us in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
That was when fucking Adam Walker was coughing it up and all that type of shit. They were running us those few years, wasn't he? He was around during that little era, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully, Roger Craig gets in. He just definitely
Richard Seymour. Did Richard Seymour deserve to be in there?
Well, he had a good
three-time champion.
Does he have the stats though? Because
I think he does.
He was pretty good in Oakland too, right?
Nah, he was weak in Oakland, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're old, so our memories are fucking going. But yeah, I don't know. Fucking
a while ago too. It was a long ass while ago.
Yeah.
2000.
I know that Sermon was really good, but he kind of fell off pretty quick. I don't think he didn't have the longevity of like a Brian Young.
Mm-mm.
I don't recall that. Let me see if I can pull up Richard Seymour's stats. He was another one. I don't know. Did injuries? What was his deal? Why did he fall off?
Well, he was a 3-time Super Bowl champ, 3-time first team All Pro, 2-time second team All Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler. He was the NFL's 2000 All Decade team, New England's Patriots 50th anniversary team, New England's Patriots
only 57 career sacks though.
So,
I mean, he's a D tackle.
57 and a half, 4 fumbles, 2 interceptions.
I don't know, man. BY had like 76 sacks.
No, he had like 89, I think.
And he was a D tackle.
Yeah, a lot of fucking sacks from the inside. He was a fucking sav. And he had that fucking broke ass leg and he came back and still did his thing. That was fucked up though. He was having a good ass year that year. Before that fucking Giants game. That's when Ken Norton fucking ran into his shit in the pile. He smashed him. I got that game on tape.
Sell it. You could probably make some bread off.
Yeah, a lot of
them old games. You could
I
probably
got the whole 98 season on tape. That was the year.
Yeah, BY got 89 and a half sacks.
That was the year I fucking tore my ACL and fucking had the Jets. And the fucking
how many years did BY play though? 1, 2.
Yeah, he played like 10.
He played 14.
14. Yeah,
14 and Seymour played 12.
All with the Niners too.
Yeah, but see, that shows you right there. Like, this dude didn't get in. It took him hella long to get in. He had 89 fucking sacks.
Was this a second time? Was this a second time that he tried? Second year,
He's been
right?
for a minute. Nah, he's been on there for a while.
You're not so mystery listener. Thanks, Tony. He said Patrick Willis next year.
Oh, is that when he's eligible?
Yeah.
He was already eligible, wasn't
he? He didn't make it this year.
Because when was the last year he played?
Actually, 2 years ago. It was
2015, I think, was the last year. Right? Because he retired 2015 when did he retire when Tom Sula fucking was the coach? He was like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Nah, he had injuries. It was more of his toes were hella fucked up.
His feet. Yeah, his feet was fucked up. Yeah, him and Bowman too, man. Shit, fuck. Those motherfuckers are saps, dude.
Yeah.
So Willis, 8 career INTs, 2 career TDs, 16 career forced fumbles.
Right? Get him, Weave. Fucking
16
asshole.
career forced fumbles and 20 and a half sacks for a linebacker. That's damn good. But he had the short career though. Only had 1, 2, 3, 4,
9 or 8.
2, 4, 6, 8.
1 year was hurt.
8 years.
Yeah, because
1 year. And 1 year he was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He only played 6 games in the 2014 season.
Yeah. But he was.
I don't know linebacker stats, Hall of Fame, but yeah, that's
solid.
Good though.
It's solid, but I don't think it's long enough when you're looking at. I mean, as a Niner fan, I say he gets in, but I can see how they held him out because he's only played 9. He had a short career.
Yeah, I thought that always come into play.
Super Bowl wins, maybe if we had beat the Ravens that year, he gets in first.
Out of the Niners that hadn't got in, I could see him being lowest on the totem pole. Like Roger Craig definitely should have got in already. He still hasn't got in. BY was like, I was like, why the fuck is BY not in there? Mm-hmm. But then I guess you'd say Patrick Willis.
Yeah,
he had a lot of All-Pro years, but I don't know. Does Terrell Davis deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? I mean, he's in there, but he had a short-ass career.
I don't think he did. I don't think he...
But he got in because of the Super Bowl wins.
He got in because of that 2,000-yard fucking year.
And the Super Bowl wins. He got John Elway 2 rings.
Yeah, but
basically.
it's only 2.
But I'm saying I'm not saying I don't think he probably shouldn't be in there, but he's in there. But it's just the Hall of Fame voting.
He didn't play that long because he didn't play that long either. He only played a few years.
No, he had maybe like 3 years of dominance, 4 years of dominance, and then he retired because of the migraines, right? I think that was his thing. It's just weird. It's hard to, because you can't just go purely off numbers. But I don't know. I don't know what it seems to be like. They flip flop a lot on who they let in. Like, yeah, like Cortez Kennedy over BY. Like, that shit didn't make no sense to me. Like, and there was a couple years where BY was just sitting there, and you're like, how is BY not in there? Like, it made no sense to me.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Roger Craig. They're like, well, he wasn't really dominant. I was like, yeah, but the motherfucker was the first 1,000
yard.
Yeah.
He was Marshall Faulk before Marshall Faulk was Marshall Faulk.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The way. It was like, I thought that's what the Hall of Fame was. You were famous for like.
And he had the rings.
Yeah, and he had 3 fucking rings. Back-to-back champions.
It's interesting. There seems to be a Niner bias, and I know I'm a Niner fan, so maybe I'm just bitter, but it seems like, man, we don't get no love. I mean, Owens, they took a while to vote Owens in too. They were hating on Owens for a while, right?
Yeah, but what's fucked up about that? But that fucked up about that was his. Oh yeah, well he was in the locker room guy. Like, when the fuck does that even matter when it came to playing football? That shit.
Locker room, like, all right, he pissed off people in the locker room, but he didn't have no off the field issues ever.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. So what bearing does being a locker room guy have to do with you fucking playing and fucking impacting the fucking game? Right? It didn't make no sense. It's like,
and Greg Knapp was a fucking bum anyway. Fuck Greg Knapp.
Yeah.
Glad he was getting sick on him.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Greg Knapp. But
he died? Oh shit. My bad.
Yeah. A couple years ago, right? I mean, yeah, you got.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He was he seemed like an asshole.
Yeah, that's what I said.
R.I.P. I'm not wishing death upon the guy.
Yeah, but no, if he's fucking trash, like, yeah, you're not gonna say he's not trash because he died. Like, fuck that. He's weak. He's weak.
Yeah,
there's no bearing.
But R.I.P. still. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, but LaDainian set the touchdown record. That's like single
23?
season.
Yeah, 23, 24?
Single season. How long was LaDainian's career? It was longer than 8 years, I believe.
Yeah. Because he got drafted in 01. I don't know what the hell happened to the Chargers. They fucking drafted Breeze and LaDainian.
That goddamn GM fucked them all up.
Sick ass squad.
That GM fucked them up. He got rid of Rivers. He got rid of he wasted all them dudes.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of blew it too, but the injuries that one year the Patriots were getting so lucky where Rivers tore his ACL and then LaDainian got hurt too, I think.
Yeah. And then Antonio Gates, I think, got hurt.
Yeah, that's sick ass squad.
So LaDainian had 11 years. I know that the last couple of years he didn't do too much. But
was that the Jets years?
For a career, he had, how many TDs did this dude have? 145 TDs. So yeah, I would say he deserves it. He's more deserving than Willis in my eyes. 145 TDs. He set the record for TDs in a year. He had an 1,800-yard rushing season.
He broke a lot of records.
2006. Oh, that was the year. That was the year. 1,800 rushing yards, 28 TDs. I think I had him in fantasy one of those years.
Oh,
he
was killing it.
He followed that up with the 1,400-yard season, 15 TDs. And then he was decent receiving as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, career he had 17 receiving touchdowns. I'm not hating on Willis, but he was a
Willis is gonna get in though.
He'll get in, but he's gonna have to wait a little while.
But and they're trying to say Frankie wasn't a Hall of Famer too. I'm like, dude, you got 16,000 fucking rushing yards. Like, how do you not get in the Hall of Fame?
I mean,
but there are people arguing, well, he was never like that real dominant. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, he was top 5, at least top 10 every fucking year, damn near. He was fucking in there. Besides,
he was like very dependable and serviceable. He was never. I know what they're saying. He was never like that explosive, like
he never.
He was never like a Danny Tomlinson type.
Yeah, but he never led the league, which is fine. But he always had like 1,500. Like he averaged like 1,500, like a fucking.
He's reliable. He's Mr. Reliable. He's good for like 100 yards a game. He wasn't gonna get like 5 TDs, 4 TDs a game, but he was good for a TD or two.
But the motherfucker had 16, like number 3 rushing. You talking about all times, like all the fucking running backs that played, you number 3, like rushing yards? Like,
yeah, he's gonna be in there. Give him like 2 or 3 years after he's
And they were saying, well, he wasn't quick and he didn't this and that. I was like, yeah, that probably makes it a little bit more impressive that he wasn't quick and fucking.
No, more impressive that he had 2 torn ACLs and I mean, look at the career he had.
Yeah.
I mean, he was still teams were still picking him up. He went to Miami. He went to Buffalo.
Yeah.
What else? I want
I'm
to say
just saying 16,000. Just think 16,000 fucking yards. Like,
didn't he go to the Jets?
Yeah, he went everywhere.
Damn, LaDainian had 2 more 1,600-yard years too. He was good for hella TDs too. So in 2002 he had 14 TDs. 2003 he had 13. 2004 he had 17. 2005 he had 18. 2006 he had 28, and then 2007 he had 15.
Goddamn, 28 touchdowns.
It's a TD machine. And then 11 he had 2008 he had 11. 2009 he had 12.
See, and
then he kind of fell off with the Jets. But that's the Jets for you.
But still, like, goddamn, like 28 fucking touchdowns. Jesus Christ. He could have went in just off of that.
He's like a fantasy football legend. Him and Priest Holmes, too.
Yeah.
That 1 year, Priest Holmes was killing shit, dude. Priest Holmes, LaDainian. Who else was a fucking beast?
Yeah, that was a fucking...
Kamara had a year or two where he was going off like crazy. Jamal Charles was sick, too.
For a minute. For a quick minute, he was.
Chris Henry?
Yeah, no. The other one. What was the one before him?
Talking about Chris Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Chris Henry was the receiver from the Bengals, right?
He's the one that passed away. Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah. Everyone fucking dying.
I got his rookie signature card somewhere, too.
Got everybody's signature rookie card. Leo got the autographs on deck.
Yeah. Taking my eBay. Yeah, so...
Do you have a Sam Womack rookie card autograph?
Nah, that's my next one.
Womack. Might you have the connection to get a Womack autographed card?
About to go right now.
I don't know. I think I might.
I just bought some. Was it the Leaf draft picks? I think a blaster box.
I didn't get this one because this year's draft picks were pretty weak.
And I think it guarantees 2 autographs per box.
Yeah.
Last year I went kind of hard. I got hella that one. Fuck, was it Bowman? I think Bowman Chrome rookie or some shit.
Sick.
I got hella Trey Lance's, couple Fields.
No, they won't be worth much in a while. So that's all right.
Hating as Womack.
All right. Any other news? We're doing pick'em this year.
No.
Yeah, we're doing pick'ems. Not right now, but
I guess Womack's not doing it.
Yeah, we do pick'ems.
You said
nah.
Huh?
You just said nah.
No.
When?
Just right now.
Literally right now. I said we're doing pick'em this year. You said nah.
Yeah.
No, I said we could do pick'em. I didn't say nah. I said we could do pick'em. I said
what, dude? You got the audio. What are you talking about?
I didn't say nah.
You said nah, but I don't think you're trying
to rewind the tape. Here,
I heard something else.
Where are we at? 138. I'm gonna write this shit down.
You're kind of out of sync tonight. So
130. Here, 130. I'll put 137. 1 hour 37. Nah.
Anyway, yeah, we'll do a pick'em, right? We'll do.
Yeah, we're definitely doing a pickup, yes, and a draft, maybe live episode, maybe I don't know.
Because I won it last time.
You did kind of, yeah.
Smoked y'all, but I forgot 1 week. I didn't play 1 week because I forgot to put it in, and that's when this guy ended up trying to catch me. He thought he was gonna catch me. Even 1 week, fucking not playing, I still smoked you, motherfucker.
I forgot 1 week too, man.
That just sucks.
Like
that's where I messed up. And then Snip just stopped when he was just in last place.
I'm wasting my time.
He gives up. He just gives up.
Now there was 1 week I forgot, and then there was 2 weeks that I did only half. I was like, "Fuck, that's all good."
But at least you guys weren't tying each other every fucking week like last year.
That first year was fucking cold. We started like week 6.
So if anybody's watching, interested with the GDB Fantasy League, let us know. Winner takes all, right?
We got.
Hit us up on Instagram.
We got like 2 slots. I don't know if we're gonna do 10 or 12 this year, depending on how many people we got returning. I'm still waiting on a couple people. Got maybe have some new additions.
Yahoo,
my boy Derek's coming in. He may be coming in.
Yahoo.
No, we do ESPN.
All right.
We do ESPN.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, we'll be on that. If you want to get in, I think buy-in's gonna be same $100.
Winner takes all, right?
I think we might change it. Winner takes most, and then second place gets a little something. No third place though.
And Womack forgets.
Runner up probably get like maybe 200, 250 or something like that.
All right.
And then are we getting a trophy this year? Yeah, no.
All money.
Womack's not even listening.
No, I am listening to you.
He's
We are doing money.
No,
We are doing money.
Remember, he said he wanted a short episode, so
we are doing money.
Just wrap it up.
No, we are doing money because money is king. Cash is king.
Where is Bob?
No, I know we're doing money, but are we also getting a fucking trophy for the winner?
Yeah,
we'll pay for that out of our pockets because we want to see a champion crown with the belt this year.
Yeah, that's why I said, and you'll just get it at the end, so we get your name on there.
Nah, they don't gotta get it at the end, man. Just order the shit first, though.
Yeah, but
that's
put
my
the name
thing.
on it.
Order the damn belt.
I want to have you put the name on it and shit like that.
Who gives a fuck about the name? They'll send you the nameplate. Like, goddamn. Let's just get the goddamn belt in hand.
You got to engrave it before they don't send you the nameplate separate. You got to fucking do it all at once.
Yeah, you can. This guy. Don't worry. Me and Leo take care of it. We get the ball rolling.
We're in charge of fantasy, my lady.
Well,
shit. What else you got, Womack? I know I gave you a list.
Yeah, we did. All right, so
we can trim it down. We don't got to cover everything.
Next up, DDC, and we just talked about this. We got the Teofimo Lopez fight this weekend.
Is this on the Zone or on ESPN Plus?
I think it's on the Zone, if I'm not mistaken. I'd say Teofimo inside of 8. I'm not even familiar with this dude, but
whatever.
I called the Danny fight. I said Danny would win by decision over Benavidez a couple weeks back. Pat myself on the back for that one.
There you
Called
go.
it perfectly. Snip nose boxing.
Shit.
I say Teofimo knocks this dude out. This is gonna be a statement fight. He's up to 140. He's gonna want to create a little bit of noise for himself. Bounce back after the embarrassment against Kambosos. Because I felt he should have beat Kambosos. I think the whole boxing world felt like there's no reason Teofimo should have lost to Kambosos. So he's gonna try to make some noise and get it. I'd say expect a knockout, probably in spectacular fashion, because he does have that one punch power and he can produce some explosive.
One punch man.
Got that power. He got power.
So yeah, he'll be fighting against Pedro Campa.
Do we have Pedro Campa's record? Do we have odds on this fight? I would say Teofimo minus like 800 if I'm just guessing.
All right, let's see what else we got.
Let me see the odds on this shit.
Oh, this will be on ESPN Plus, so you'll be able to watch this. And this match will be August 13 live from Las Vegas.
Oh,
what are the odds on this? I want odds.
What odds?
Anybody find odds? I can't find
the odds.
Oh yeah, shit. I was wrong. Teofimo Lopez is minus 2,400 to 1. So in order for you to win $100, you would have to put down $2,400 for Teofimo. This is not the bet to make.
This is not it.
Yeah, there's better bets out there for you. Maybe take the under bet. I'm sure you can find something on the under.
And if you're a Womack, take the draw because you never know. The draw.
Draw's coming up in a couple of months. Nah, Triple G's gonna get smoked.
Let me see. I might be able to put up some over under.
Put $10 on Campa just in case.
I wouldn't expect much. What is this dude's record? Anybody got his record?
I don't know what the fuck this dude is.
I don't know who this dude is either.
Well, Mac, you should be on top of this. You are running point.
Not the fucking boxing guy.
You're running point.
He's the Jimmy guy.
I take the dink and dunks. I don't fucking.
He took the Jimmy route. Pass it over 20 yards. I can't do that.
What are you talking about? Over unders.
I'm going to pass it for 40 yards? I can't do that. Come on.
You ain't trying to pass for that shit. Just take the fucking defense gives me.
Come on. I got arm fatigue.
Stafford has some elbow shit too, right?
Yeah, that's not arm fatigue though. That's an injury. Like,
yeah,
that's not arm fatigue.
Supposedly there were some rumors. I don't know if it was rumors, but just make
Jimmy go over there.
Jimmy to rest. Yeah.
Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if he was bitter and went to them.
I don't see Jimmy doing that type of shit though.
I do.
I see him going to the AFC if he gets traded, or he just or the Giants. Yeah,
dabble.
All right, so this one, are we all agreeing it's going to be a fairly early knockout?
Yeah,
hopefully, yeah.
It'll be 6th, 7th round. I'll give him the 7th round.
I'll say 6.
I give Teofimo.
No, I'll say 5. I'll say Teofimo 5th round.
Drops due by 3rd round. Fights over.
Under 3rd round, I say 5th. Womack says 7th.
Yeah. You heard it here. Say, write that down. Womack. 1 hour 45 minutes.
Now, Ryan Garcia has been.
Sorry.
No, you can stay on there. What? Yeah. Okay. Oh, God damn it.
Oh my God.
Well, you said it, so I was like, I was gonna go something else, but here you go.
I didn't know you had that shit. Okay.
Yeah, I had
just a weird flow when you're in charge. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, Ryan Garcia. We talked about here how he'd been talking shit. He likes to go on there and pop his gums about he wants Tank. He's on Tank's nuts hard. Like, I don't even get it because there's
other 20,000 on him. That was fucking hilarious.
There's already big fights out there for him, but he's got like a, you get these weirdos who's fucking got beef with you for no reason. I've had a few in my life. Fucking weirdos just, try to latch on to you and shit. Fucking some fucking kooks. But anyway, so yeah, he's like latched on to Tank. He's got this thing in his head about he has to fight Tank. But it's like there's so many other fights out there. You don't have to just fight Tank. So true. I think they know that he's an easy there's an easy excuse built in there. They'll blame Mayweather. They'll blame that side. They'll say Tank wants too much money. They'll say Tank don't want to come up to 140. It's an easy fight to throw out there that with a low probability of being made. Yeah. So they had no intention of making this fight. Oscar too. Oscar be on the bullshit. He's too busy fucking with that Perico constantly. The fish scale. Yeah, I've lost all respect for Oscar. This dude is a fucking weirdo now. He be on some kook hypes. He just be talking. No, because when he was a boxer, he was a respectable dude. I mean, he didn't, aside from the fishnet weirdo shit, but that came out towards the end of his career. But no, like this dude now is like he be ripping off his fighters. He be making excuses. He don't want to let his fighters fight real fights. He's basically become what he hated in Bob Arum. He got himself away from Bob Arum, but he is, he's become Bob Arum. He's doing shady shit. He's not making the biggest fights happen. We need a promoter out there who wants to make these big fights happen, not hinders them. And all these guys are guilty of hindering the big fights. But so now supposedly, I don't know, you're hearing conflicting shit. So today they were saying, and in the last few days, Oscar says one thing on I think it was Twitter, one of those fucking social media platforms, basically saying that they were talking to Floyd, they were working it out, blah, blah, blah. Then literally the next day, he's like, oh, we can't make anything happen. We can't get a hold of these guys. You just said you had talked to them. So what is it? Now he's saying they couldn't get a hold of him. So he's contradicting himself, saying the fight's not happening. They're moving on. He's going to be at the fight, the Teofimo fight this weekend, basically saying he's moving on to Teofimo for an opponent for Ryan. But this is bullshit because we already know their game. They're going to say they didn't Teofimo price himself. They're going to say some bullshit. This is what they do. I'm not believing shit out of that camp until I see him fight a real legit fighter. You go and you look at his record. He's 23 years old, yet he hasn't even fought for one championship fight where Oscar fought at this point in his career. There was I posted it on the GDBZ page, the Instagram. Oscar had already been in 11 world title fights at this point in his career.
I seen that.
So they're babying the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah.
And people will call me a hater, say I'm a hater, whatever. I'm not hating. I'm speaking facts to you on this. This dude, for as much shit as he talks, as much shit as he talks, he don't be backing it up. I mean, I'm trying to find this. Where did I post that shit? Was it on the stories?
Yeah, he doesn't have the resume like, De La Hoya and all that. You know what I'm saying? For him talking all that shit. Just...
So So yeah, at this age, they both had a record of 23-0. Both were the age 23. Oscar had 20 KOs. Ryan has 19. But Oscar already had 4 belts at the age of 23. Ryan's had 0. Oscar's had 11 world title fights at this point, and Ryan has 0. So they're babying Ryan for whatever reason. I mean, go ahead, Leo.
Ryan Garcia never went to the Olympics too, right? He was in like an amateur boxer. Right? Yeah, that's the only thing I would say is that
the Jake Paul YouTube Olympics.
The only thing I would say that with De La Hoya, he was already an top amateur boxing. I remember watching his fights in the Olympics. I'm not sure where exactly, but you already heard the name De La Hoya. That's the only thing I would say. So he was already, the big next thing in boxing when it came. But that's the only thing.
But even still, though, like
I
coming out of the Olympics, he decided to, you know what I mean? Like it was a different era. Like he wanted to make big fights. Oscar, you could never say he didn't want a big fight.
Yeah,
that's one thing. That dude fought everybody.
Yeah,
I know Womack wasn't a fan, but he never. You can't tell me he ducked anybody.
Yeah, no, I never said that.
So,
because he went at Purnell. He went at you said Chavez. He went at
at a young age,
He went up to fight Hopkins at his weight. He got knocked out, but at least he went up and did that shit.
Yeah.
He fought Floyd. Who hasn't Oscar fought? He fought Manny, even though that was just a payday.
Sugar Shane Mosley, Trinidad,
Mosley twice,
Mayorga, all these.
Yeah, he fought everybody.
Not Zab Judah. What's his name? Ike Corte.
Oh, yeah.
Who else? He fought. Yeah, Oscar fought everybody. So I mean. As a fighter, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't duck nobody, but Ryan, he's like the opposite, man. He got the Oscar like personality and flair, but he don't got the don't back it up. He's more of a dickhead than Oscar too. Oscar was never like that at that.
It's age. A different era, you know what I'm saying? For boxing, I would say, these young cats, it's more like I don't know. It's kind of weird, that these guys are not fighting each other. Even Mike Tyson said, Mike was just like, you guys, you guys are the young lions. You guys should be fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Show who's the best. And he's right. They don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to do that. They're fighting maybe once a year, maybe 2 sometimes, because there's always some injury, or there's and also now you got these stories that I'm sick, COVID. Sometimes it comes down that they're not selling tickets. I think that's another reason too.
Jake Paul.
These fights are not happening. I mean, because sometimes they're fighting duds. I mean, now let's say Ryan Garcia did fight Tank. That shit's selling out. That shit's gonna be on pay-per-view. We'll be watching it. I'll have probably 4 or 5 links. So I mean, that's what kind of
4 or 5,000.
Yeah, that's what kind of fucks up in boxing, that these guys don't want to fight each other.
Yeah. So this fight that possibly could get made if let's say Teofimo gets this win and Ryan Garcia does actually challenge him, like I'll give Ryan props. Like that's a big fight, and I think that's an entertaining fight. I think Teofimo will knock him out, but I think that's a good fight.
You probably won't see these guys fight until they're like in their mid-30s.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I was just watching that. I was going to talk about it on what we're watching. That Kings documentary on Showtime. It's about the 4 Kings, Duran, Leonard, Hearns, and Hagler. And those guys, they fought each other. They were fighting each other. They were fighting big fights. They were fighting guys in between. It was a good era. It was the best era. I'd like to see. I wish these guys would watch that fucking documentary, because those dudes were big too. Like I caught it on the tail end. I was young when that shit was going down, so I caught like the tail end of their careers. So it was good for me to see this show, this documentary. So I got to see like early on just how powerful they were. It's a good documentary. I recommend it. It's on Showtime.
This is on Showtime? Okay.
4 episodes. I think they're about an hour each, 45 minutes to an hour each. And it's just, it's basically the story of all those dudes fighting, the story of, how America was changing during that time, how the different presidents had Reagan, had the Panama beef, the Panama Canal, Noriega, all that type of shit was sprinkled in there too, just to because Duran was from Panama.
Manos de Piedra.
Yeah, so it tells a lot of some of their story growing up, and I definitely recommend it to any boxing fan out there. I think it came out last year. I was sleeping on it, I guess, but I had just seen it. I was scrolling through late night and I found it, and I kind of just binged that shit real quick. But I was just like, man, these younger cats need to get on these hypes because, I mean, they all fought each other. Hagler fought Hearns. Hearns fought Hagler.
But that was
everybody classic fights too,
and that's how you knew who, the best.
15 rounds too, I believe.
Yeah. 15 rounds too. Yep.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best. And now it's like to be the best, you just gotta fucking.
And they would have come out swinging. They would their thing was, I'm gonna try to knock you on the first round. Once that bell, that was it. I mean, I've seen, I've caught some of these fights on YouTube.
All right,
me too.
So, and so yeah, like you
said, Sugar Ray did be getting saved, though. I will say that he got a couple more than a couple questionable decisions, but that's kind of what boxing usually is.
Didn't De La Hoya fight Sugar Ray?
Nah, he never fought. He never. Nah.
Didn't he?
He never fought Sugar Ray. Nah, he fought Pernell Whitaker. He never fought Sugar Ray. Yeah,
Sugar Ray.
Shit, when Sugar Ray fought Duran the third time, man, that shit was like they were super washed up.
Oh, I'm thinking about damn, what's the dude's name? I know. Damn, just had it too.
Sugar Shane Mosley?
Nah, what's some other dude? It's a dude that
some other Sugar.
The one that got the one that the one that that Chavez knocked him out in the last second. Not knocked him out. Dropped Medrick Taylor.
Medrick Taylor? Nah, De La Hoya never fought him.
No, I'm talking about Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know if he fought him. I don't think so. Did he?
Yeah.
Sugar Ray fought Medrick Taylor?
Yeah. So. No.
Oh no, Sleel's making shit up.
I think Roberto Duran fought him.
I know that. I'm talking about the.
I think I have that fucking fight on tape.
You got everything on tape, bud.
Back in the day, I do. I got the Tyson Douglas fucking fight on VHS.
Hagler and Hearns, the first round of their fight, I think was like what's the first round? Yeah, the first round, I think, or the second round of that was the fucking best round. Probably the best round of boxing history. Them fuckers were throwing them. Hagler was a salve. Hearns too. They were both salves. Shit, out of that era, who was your favorite? I mean, I guess I'd say I kind of liked Hagler because he was cold. But Duran, I don't know. They were all pretty sick. Because Duran was cold. Like prime Duran, when he beat Leonard the first time, when he was focused, that dude was a fucking beast. But then he started partying. He was talking about that shit too. On the documentary, he was fucking with bitches. He was having threesomes. Yeah, he said he had a threesome for a whole week before.
Damn, a threesome for a week.
Yeah, before the.
Fuck yeah, a threesome for a week.
Yeah, I was tripping. I'm thinking of Terry Norris.
Terry Norris, yeah.
Yeah, but his last match was against Hector Camacho.
Hondo says he recently caught a great documentary In Search of Greatness about winners and champions, mainly focused on Pele, Wayne Gretzky, and Jerry Rice.
Oh, yeah. I think he was talking about that.
He was talking about that last time.
Yeah. I had to check that out. I'm not big on Wayne Gretzky. I don't give a fuck about hockey. But maybe I'll check it out for Pele and Jerry.
Gretzky.
Yeah, I could give two shits about hockey. It was fun video game back in the day, though. Blades of Steel.
Yeah, that shit.
And then they had that EA Sports one. That was kind of fun, too.
No, Blades of Steel is the best.
Blades of Steel was cool because you could fight in that shit a lot, right?
Yeah.
Now, they had the EA Sports ones were kind of sick, too. When they first, like 2000s, somewhere like that. The PlayStation ones. But check out that Kings if you guys get a chance. That shit's pretty sick. Because it tells you the culture. Like I was saying, Duran was like, I think it was after one of them fucking fights. I forgot. But it was right before another. They offered him a fight, and he said he was just like, he didn't give a fuck. I think it was Hearns. He said he was like just tricking off for like 2 weeks, just having a menage a trois and getting drunk every fucking night. Okay. Duran.
Oh, Duran, well, yeah. After he lost that, after he beat
Sugar Ray.
Yeah, he went.
Just
didn't he buy like a lion or a tiger or something like that? He was doing it big in Panama.
I think he bought a monkey.
It was on the
One of them bought a monkey.
He bought something.
Yeah,
what's the name? Tyson was talking about it or something.
But after after Durand lost when he did the no mas bullshit, they wouldn't even let him back in Panama for hella long. Like they wanted to kill him. Like he was getting death threats and shit.
No
Did he
mas.
Because he just quit in that fight. He just like
Yeah.
Sugar Ray was like getting sick on him, and he just kind of quit. He was like, "Fuck,
No mas. No
yeah."
mas
So
tequila.
that's infamous right there.
That's a crazy ass match too. You seen it? Where he's like, you could tell him like, yeah, I don't know what round it was, but he's like, yeah, he's like, he was out. He was getting his ass whooped.
Any other boxing news?
Yeah, and they got one of them right here. Crawford versus Spence in November. I don't know. Is it happening? Is it not happening?
You said this was gonna be a short episode.
Okay, so Mike Coppinger, who's like a big, he be dropping some shit on Twitter for boxing. He said today that actually it was yesterday. I seen it, but we record today, so basically the talk is November 12th or 19th. The fight is really close to being made. Supposedly, I'll believe it when I see it, but supposedly this fight is going to get made, and it's going to be November 12th or 19th. So get your popcorn ready. This is a fight we've been needing to see for a long fucking time. Spence has gained, my bad, burping and shit. Spence has gained a lot of public appeal in this time that this fight hasn't been made. A lot of people are picking Spence, and I don't see why. Personally, I'm picking Crawford. I'm not going to say he's going to knock him out, but I could say I think it'll be fairly easy. I would say like 8-4 Crawford. I think he's just got too much boxing ability, too much technical ability, too much versatility. So when this fight gets made, I would say bet big on Terrence Crawford. I think he is the best in boxing, and I think he will outbox Errol Spence in that fight. But hopefully, let's hope it gets made first of all. That's the main.
True.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Who you got, Womack? You look like you're on the fence on this.
But it hasn't really been challenged though. I don't think.
But has Spence? Well, yeah, I would say he lost against Sean Porter, and Porter got knocked out by Bud.
I think, yeah.
So if you want to do the triangle theory, Bud wins that too.
Yeah, but
just say it. Go ahead, say you're gonna pick Spence. I want to take your money.
No, I'm not saying that because I think on paper you would think that Bud would win, but I mean, he really ain't been challenged by nobody. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
When you say challenged by nobody, what does that even mean, though? Like, he's fought good comp, but he just made him look bad. Like, he's the only one to stop Sean Porter. Nobody stopped Sean Porter.
Sean Porter's a dog.
And he stopped him.
Sean Porter.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Took him
like I said, you look at the Spence fight. Spence versus Porter. That was a dog fight.
Yeah, Porter did not know what to do, too. He was like, what the fuck? Usually, I'm hitting back and this guy's hurting and it's a close fight. But this one, you could tell Porter was just like, what the fuck is going on?
I just think that Spence's style is a little more, can compete with Crawford a little more. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm not going to say it's not going to be a good fight, but I just think he's going to put a boxing class on him because he's got the better movement. He's got power in both hands. He can do more in the ring. He's kind of like Floyd, where he takes time to download shit, and then he, later in the fight he gets.
Yeah, and that'd be the only thing. And I don't think Spence can take advantage of that time where he takes to process his shit, because that'd be the point really where you can get Crawford, is when he's trying to figure you out and when he's taking those 4 or 5 rounds maybe to fucking do it.
And I don't think Spence is stronger than Crawford either. Crawford is a little dog.
I don't think he is.
Like, not talking about power wise. I'm talking about strength wise. Like, I don't think he's gonna be able to really push Crawford around like that.
But the thing is, like, Crawford doesn't fight like Porter, because Porter's like, he's pretty reckless going in. Like, he'll just start fucking throwing them. You don't have real no.
Not really. He works behind the jab and then he goes with the body shots.
He does, but he comes at you a little bit more.
But that's because I think personally, I think he can't fight like Crawford. I don't think he has the ability to do as much as Crawford does.
But I think Spence is probably a little more aware than Sean Porter. As far as that, that's what I'm saying. Like, the styles are kind of, I don't know. I don't think Spence is probably a little more aware than Sean Porter. As far as that, that's what I'm saying. Like, the styles are kind of, I don't know. I don't think Spence is probably a little more aware than Sean Porter. As far as that, that's what I'm saying. Like, the styles are kind of, I don't know. I don't think Spence is probably a little more aware than Sean Porter. As far as that, that's what I'm saying. Like, the styles are kind of, I don't know. I don't think Spence is probably a little more aware than Sean Porter. As far as that, that's what I'm saying. Like, the styles are kind of, I don't know. I don't think Spence is probably a little more aware than Sean Porter. As far as that, that's what I'm saying. Like, the styles are kind of, I don't know. I don't think Spence is probably a little more aware than Sean Porter. As far as that, that's what I'm saying. Like, the styles are kind of, I don't know. I don't think Spence is probably a little more aware than Sean Porter. As far as that, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's a tough one.
On paper, you do this shit all the time. You did this shit with,
because it's hard.
You did this shit with Loma against fucking Teofimo, where you didn't want to make a pick, but then you're like,
on paper,
I called it, but I didn't make a pick, but I didn't call it.
Well, on paper, you would think Crawford would do it. But
on paper.
Okay, so who the fuck you got? I mean, we'll get to it later anyway.
I don't know.
Who do you got?
I think Crawford will win. I think Crawford will win, just like I said. But
you think anybody gets knocked down?
I think Spence will get knocked down before Crawford does.
Gets dropped.
I never think Crawford.
Crawford has been dropped before. He got dropped by the Mean Machine. What was dude's name? Mean Machine.
Oh, it's just a machine.
He got dropped by that dude a couple fights ago, and he may have been down against Gamboa, if I'm not mistaken. That was a sick ass fight too. Well, he's the first one to beat Gamboa. He kind of derailed Gamboa, but it was an explosive fight. They were both. I want to say Crawford went down against him, but I think Crawford knocked him down like 4 or 5 times. And then I ended up stopping him, I think, in the one of them rounds. But yeah, I mean, that's the fight we all want to see. That's the best fight in boxing that can be made at this point. I mean, you could say like a Ryan Garcia versus a Haney, maybe. Or no, Ryan Garcia versus Tank actually might sell more because Ryan got all them YouTube followers and shit.
Sell more than Bud and Spence?
Yeah, because Bud don't be bringing nobody to the table like that. Bud is the best boxer, but he don't got that. He's not that marketable.
Yeah, not at all.
But
I think that's what Bob Arum was fucking like.
Well, most of that is Arum's fault, but yeah, that's another story.
More tickets and more pay-per-view buys.
You think so? I don't know, man. Because Ryan got that crossover. That's what you want for selling is that crossover with the casual fan, because you're always going to get your base boxing fans that are going to buy. Well, most of us bootleg, but some of them buy.
I don't bootleg.
Not me.
Don't
look at me.
I pay for.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
My VPN says I don't bootleg, so I don't bootleg. But no, I mean, you want that crossover appeal, and then also you want to have the Mexican and black fan bases. That's always going to sell you more. Mexicans got a huge fan base for boxing, whereas with Spence and Crawford, it's going to be mainly the black fans watching that fight. I mean, Mexicans will tune in too, for sure. But it's always good. That's why Floyd always liked to have that Mexican versus black, because you get more buys. Yeah, you get more buys.
And he would come out with the Mexican flag. Yeah,
that contrast of fan bases it helps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think. I mean, the better fight is definitely Crawford versus Spence. But yeah, I think a Tank versus Ryan could get more buys.
I would say that both would be, of course, I would say they're both.
I like that one because they're both young. Yeah, they're both young, like dude. Like Crawford's 30-something, and Spence is coming up to be.
They're older, yeah. But
I would say Spence and Crawford would be more, because this is the fight that we all been.
You think they'll sell more though? I think that's a better fight. I don't think they'll sell more though.
But I think this is that fight would be, if it happens, that's the one that more fans and non-fans would that's the one that we all been waiting for. But that's the fight that we've all been asking for. So therefore, I would say that will sell more.
But me and you and like us, we're more, we're more than the casual fan. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The casual fan is like the Ryan Garcia, Jake Paul fans. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You would say, yeah.
I would say that Crawford and Spence is a better fight, much better fight.
Let's say, I know they're not in the same weight class, but Jake Paul, let's say Jake Paul fights Ryan Garcia. You think that outsells more than the Bud Crawford?
I don't know about Jake Paul, but Tank.
I mean, that is the same genre of YouTubers,
No, but I mean, Tank has a pretty good boxing fan base. He gets decent numbers. Where Spence, I mean, he has, but
I think
he fought Mikey Garcia coming up.
Yeah, I think the YouTube boxers did that era.
I mean, we'll probably never see it because Tank and Ryan ain't gonna fight anyway.
Yeah,
but this is the best boxing match that can be made as of right now.
Mm-hmm, yes,
for sure. And then you got who would you take? I didn't get your opinion on that, Leo. You got Crawford or you got Spence in this?
I would say I'm more of a Spence fan, but you see greatness with Bud. You see it. So therefore, I would have to go with Bud. And now I would say I'm more of a Spence fan.
I'm more of a Crawford fan for sure. Because Spence be hanging with them Charlo weirdos, choke chains and shit.
But
random chokers.
I would say Bud. Yeah, I'd say it would be a close fight, I'd say it would be a close fight. Maybe the first 4 rounds, 5, and you will just see Bud just
that's how I'm
cruise control. Just. And you could tell, but
he
it'll be a good ass fight.
He figures it out.
Yeah.
But this is boxing too, so don't be surprised if we had controversy. So we set up a part 2 and part 3. That's what I'll say. You could have a clear cut winner, but you may not get that. They may not get that decision.
Mm-hmm. And then also, if I would see is if it's a close fight, there's potential to make more money. So you could see, part 2, part 3. So you know how boxing is.
Controversy.
Yeah.
Always.
And you're pretty sure you would have one fight maybe in Dallas, because I think that's where Spence is from, right?
Well, that's part of the holdup, I think, too, is that Spence wants it in his hometown, and Crawford is like, well, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he's like, fuck that, let's do it in Vegas.
Yeah, because Bud's from Nebraska, I believe.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the holdup, is that Spence, I guess you could say he has a slightly better resume.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Crawford has been more impressive, I think, in his knockouts against better opponents.
Yeah, you just like, that just a style. You're like, fuck.
But Spence is the A side, so.
Mm-hmm.
But how much is, I don't know. Negotiations are tricky.
Hopefully happens. Hopefully,
I think we're gonna get it, but I don't know if it'll be in Dallas. I think they're gonna have to kind of concede on that one and to have it in Vegas, because big fights like this, I feel like they deserve to be in Vegas anyway. I don't think for a fight of this magnitude, I don't think you should have that in one of the guys' hometowns. Personally.
Yeah, and the only thing is also, you would sell more tickets at Texas. I think it will be at the Dallas Stadium, Cowboy Stadium, whatever. And that would sell out quick. So,
fuck boys.
Yeah. All right, Womack's ready to go.
Yeah, Womack.
No, we got one more. We got one more. What about the Usyk and Joshua?
We've already kind of covered this one a little bit.
Yeah,
I said I'm taking the up, but it is coming up in a couple weeks. I'll take Joshua to get the decision win.
I say Usyk.
I think he's gonna box him smarter. I think he's gonna have better conditioning. He's got a new trainer. Usyk was looking bigger, but I don't know if that's a good thing.
This is the second time they fight?
Yeah, it'll be part 2. Usyk beat him the first time.
Yeah, Joshua got fucking.
Damn, I didn't even know that. I'll take Usyk. We could bet on that too.
Bet on we could do that one. I'm taking Joshua. Upset.
I'm gonna hit up E Major too. See if he wants to bet.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good one. I think Joshua gonna be more focused on this time around, and I say he gets the win. Better boxing this time. Better conditioning. I think he kind of faded. Usyk got his mind on other shit. He's worried about war and shit, and he looked like bigger, but I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, why would you change when you had a pretty good style the first time around? Yeah, might be a little slower this time. Look like you put on a good 10, 15 pounds. If you look at his little fight training, he looks solid still, but I don't know. He might be a little slower. Might be susceptible to that long
probably
jab.
Doing that military training.
Yeah. Womack, do you know who these guys are even?
Yeah, I know Usyk, Joshua. I don't know. I think if Joshua lost the first time, you're going to lose this one again.
Why? You have any logic behind this?
I don't know.
No.
Because he lost even before
he lost the first one. He's there for He
lost the first one. He lost the second one. Simple logic.
He lost against Ruiz the first time too, and then he fucked Ruiz up. So there's that.
Ruiz ain't trained. You can tell. He got caught up.
But Joshua had a much better game plan anyway. I don't know. I don't think Ruiz could have done nothing. I think he would have got beat anyway, because Joshua came out boxing him, working behind that jab. Wasn't like trying to go for a knockout.
I think Usyk gets this one.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be winning on a bunch of wings that weekend. Might you be in town for this? Can we get a Gold Dirty Bastards Dave and Buster's?
And this one will happen.
When is it going to be?
August 20th. So in 2 weeks.
Oh, I don't think you'll be in town for that. That's okay.
And that'll be on DAZN.
No,
I got DAZN
for that. If it was kickoff weekend, maybe.
Is there any boxing kickoff weekend?
Was it the 12th?
I don't think so.
September 17th, Canelo.
17th is Canelo.
Yeah.
Stay for the week. We'll watch the Canelo fight.
Yeah, stay for the week.
Go to Dave & Buster's every night. Hit up Broadway.
September 11th on ESPN. Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall.
Oh, and the undercard too. You got Bumgardner and what's her name?
Michaela Mayer.
Yeah, so that's another good. That's a good fight.
The Madison sister.
No, not Madison Bumgarner's sister.
No, those are good fights. That's a pair of good female fights. Okay, are we done on the boxing? I think we're done on the boxing.
Yeah, we're done. Now to get to the nitty gritty. What we're watching? What are we watching?
I've been watching.
Well, I already mentioned mine.
So this is coming out on the 18th. I'm still gonna watch it because I was kind of big on this when it first came out, but then when they showed the trailer and shit and how she looked, I wasn't too great on how she was looking CGI. Maybe they cleaned it up a little, but I wasn't too impressed with the CG.
Yeah, but one point I will make is that people are comparing the CGI for her with like big budget movies and shit. This is a streaming show.
But these shows are kind of on par with like movie.
They're kind of rushed, if you ask me. I think they kind of be trying to churn them out a little too fast.
I mean, they use the same special effects houses for a lot of these shows they do, like with.
And Banner looks the same, right? So I guess
Yeah. So it's. I don't know. Maybe you think. I think regarding her, she wasn't. They could have probably used some fucking buff little model chick. They could have probably did the fucking back in the day Hulk route.
I don't know. I wasn't, I'm not the biggest comic book guy, so I don't really remember too much about her in the comics. I remember her, and she was like in comics in the Avengers and shit, right? But I don't. Yeah. Wasn't she West Coast Avengers?
Yeah.
Or regular?
No, she was.
Doomzilla, if you watch. Now's a great time.
Now's a great time to get on here.
Chime in.
Set the record.
Good time to shine.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just, I just wasn't too impressed on how the CGI looked. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe they'll clean up a little bit.
Yeah, you're wrong about a lot of stuff. So
not really. No, I'm not.
I think it's gonna be good. I mean, because you got like, they're aiming for this super team. Like her and Abomination are gonna team up with who was it? The new Black Widow. What is that? They already announced it. What was it? The
Thunderbolts.
Zemo.
Thunderbolts. Yeah, what's Thunderbolts, right?
Yeah. So you're gonna. This is.
I know my shit well, man.
This is probably gonna be leading up to that. You're gonna get an appearance from Daredevil. You already seen it in the trailer. You got the Hulk in there. So you're gonna have a lot of Marvel in there. Marvel movie appearances, cameos, whatever. But what they were saying is that Daredevil is going to be more than a cameo, so he's going to be probably a little bit bigger part than you expect.
Because he's having his show. He's having a rebooted Marvel show.
Or right? Was that's something Zero? No, Born Again. There you go.
And and your girl Rosario Dawson dropped a fucking gem. She's saying that basically Punisher's going to get rebooted too.
I think supposedly she jumped the gun on that. That's what I'm hearing.
Did she?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, he's supposed to be. I heard he's supposed to be in the Midnight Suns with Ghost Rider and Daredevil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who else?
I think that's a little far
eventually. No, that's down the road, but yeah.
But I'm talking about.
I don't know that he's going to get his own show, is he? I would say he might appear in Daredevil.
That's what she was saying.
I think he's going to appear in Daredevil first.
I mean, they're right. That's how they.
I think they can do it again though.
They might, but I wouldn't see him doing that like the same thing over again. Do you think?
Yeah, because he's already an established character from the other one. It's not going to be the same either. So yeah, they could just do it again.
Like the same.
It wouldn't be the same role. They're probably I don't know. They're intertwined in some way.
I don't know, but he's the fucking. That was the coldest Punisher. That's the best. That dude Shane, Walking Dead, is probably the best Punisher.
Yeah, but I think overall, I think this She-Hulk should be pretty good. I think it's going to be. It looks like it's going to have some comedy, some action.
Are they trying to make her like? Is she just going to be dating a bunch of dudes and just fucking banging them out as She-Hulk and shit? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Because she's like dating a lot of fucking dudes. So I don't know if it's just she has one dude in particular, or if she's just dating around, just kind of being a little promiscuous. I don't know.
Leave it up to Womack to worry about She-Hulk's dating habits.
Well, I mean,
she's lightweight buffalo.
No, not really, but yeah, she's green. I can look past the green, right?
But I think it's going to be more like a comedy. I mean, you're going to get a lot of comedy in there because that's what I heard. Her comic book character was like she was like Deadpool, where she broke the fourth wall and does that type of shit too.
Yeah. Which is cool.
So I think it's gonna be like that, but I mean they can't have it like X-rated. Womack, it's gonna be on fucking Disney.
Well, yeah, no shit, it can't be fucking X-rated.
Well, you're talking about like, oh, she's gonna be banging out all these dudes.
Well, you could insinuate the shit, and Marvel is kind of going towards a more grittier kind of fucking thing, right?
Not on Disney Plus though. It's gonna be. I don't know. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be. Just because of the cameos you're gonna get and shit like that, I think it'll be solid. The shirt with her and Hulk training, that was kind of like, that doesn't really spark my interest too much. It was kind of like the trailer is kind of like looking stupid with that. Like, this is what a Hulk does. Like,
this is what a Hulk does. I didn't know the Hulk does anything besides fuck shit up. All right.
Are you gonna be a Hulk or are you not gonna be a Hulk? I don't know. The Hulk, I agree with Ray Doomzilla. They did fuck up the Hulk, but
they need to bring in another. They need to bring in another iteration. Let's see, another iteration.
Like the Hulk from the before the whole Marvel shit kicked off was way better.
Yeah,
with Edward Norton, I guess.
Yeah.
Not against Ruffalo, but the actor himself. He's a good actor, but I don't know why they wrote him so different from that Hulk. And even in Avengers 1, he was getting sick. That was like more the Hulk.
Yeah. But then they bring out they need to bring out like a Red Hulk, or I like Mr. Fix-It, or Gray Hulk somewhere. They need to do something like that. Like,
who's Mr. Fix-It? Is he related to Mr. Biscuit?
Mr. Biscuit. Mr. Biscuit? Mr. Trubisky?
That's Hulk when he tried to cover
Smart Hulk, wasn't it?
Kind of.
His identity or something?
That was more like,
I thought that was Professor Hulk. I don't know. I don't keep track with all these fucking
Professor Hulk? I didn't even hear that.
No, there was one where
there's a Professor Hulk. This is the Professor Hulk, where he's like smart with Banner. Yeah. The current one is Professor Hulk.
Yeah, this one was
like
less
where he's mixed.
He wasn't as
Hulk,
strong.
He's smart.
Yeah, and he wasn't as strong because like Dumb Hulk or whatever the fuck was a lot more. Just rage and a lot more
power.
Power.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, so. I like to see like a Mr. Fix-It, like I said, a Red Hulk or someone. Just another iteration of Hulk. I think I'd like to see him go more into that, but yeah. So
no, Red Hulk was Thunderbolt Ross though, and he's dead. So I don't know. Well, the actor's dead.
Oh yeah, R.I.P.
Damn,
he was good too, General Ross.
Was Sam Elliott? No, the other dude.
I don't know his name. Wasn't it William Hurt? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah. I don't know. Doomzilla needs to be on this episode.
Yeah. We're just kind of talking at our ass fucking over here. All right, and then I don't know about that group.
Hold on, Leo. Were you amped up for the show or not? Not really.
I'm gonna peep it out. If I don't fall asleep,
you got low expectations.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out just to see. I'm getting vibes that there are gonna be some cameos in here on this show. I mean, it looks like to me this isn't going to be a character like Marvel's going to pump up, just get it out there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's part of the new Avengers or whatnot. So I'll peep it out. If I can last more than 5-10 minutes and not fall asleep, I'll probably continue watching it.
There you go. So he has spoken. He has spoken. So next one, they have this Groot cartoon, whatever. I'm not gonna watch a fucking cartoon. Not Groot anyway. Groot's cool.
I am Groot.
But cartoon doesn't really spark my
interest. I'll probably pick it out. I'll check it out. Once again, if I could last more than 5-10 minutes and not fall asleep.
That's it. Well, I don't know. Not me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to skip this one.
All right.
I'm gonna have to skip that. What about you, Nip? You gonna watch it? Yeah. Watch
which one?
The Groot cartoon.
I'll watch with the kids. It doesn't look. It's 5 minutes each. Like, what the fuck? Why would they even? I don't know. It's kind of just like a throwaway. I don't know. I don't really know what they're trying to accomplish with this one. Like, what are you gonna do? A 4 or 5 minute episode? Like, I don't know.
Is that She-Hulk? Is it gonna be like? I heard they're gonna have the first 3 episodes out, or not? Or is that something else?
I didn't hear that, but you could be right.
Was it? First 3 episodes are going to be available.
Maybe.
I don't
know. I'm not interested enough to fucking find that out.
Lady Doomzilla, if you're watching, please answer that.
Leaving us hanging. He asked me where's the link, and then he fucking doesn't come on. This fucking guy. All right. Anyway, so moving on to this. I know we talked about this.
Are you gonna watch it though?
What?
He said nah.
Are you not gonna watch it all? Okay. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Really. So I watched this last night, and have you guys seen it already? Are you ready for a Prey review?
I watched it.
I watched it last night.
I thought it was pretty sick.
Yeah,
I got it. I got a number 3 out of on the Predator list.
Yeah, I got the same. It just took about 45 minutes to get to the fucking point of the shit. Like that's the only thing. It lagged too much in the beginning. Like fucking all this.
I didn't think I didn't find that.
I knew exactly what was going on.
I know, but it just took too much to get to the meat of the fucking shit because it really didn't get going until that fucking bear scene, right?
The wolf and bear. I don't know.
With
the wolf was like
they
whatever.
Both be lummy. The wolf is lummier than the bear, I guess, but the bear's kind of lummy sometimes too. I don't know.
The bear, and you know what? And it's funny. I really didn't trip on that. So that's
they're both lummies.
And to bring it up, that's funny that it was a wolf and a bear. So pretty funny.
No, but I thought it was
like it really didn't get going. Like I said, until that bear scene, because
it was a different story, but they implemented a lot of the good elements that they had from the first one and the second one. And it was a different tale. Like we never had this version. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they expanded on it by going, even though it was a prequel, they told the story, but in a different way. But it was the similar story of the Predator. You know, he gets fucked up at the end, but she went about it differently than Arnold. She don't got the yokes like Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, well, shit, she might as well have. Fuck, the way this motherfucker ran through fucking 10, 15, 20 motherfuckers like nothing, but then this bitch is like, okay.
But she was smart, though. These dudes were just trying to shoot it. They were all doing the same shit, like trying to shoot it.
And that's what I mean. Other guys are fucking dumb, but then this fucking smart bitch is the one that...
You know what I mean?
Like,
hey, watch your language.
Whatever.
Nah, you're looking at it MAGA way. I mean, this is just a movie.
It ain't MAGA. It's just... But that's what it is already in the beginning. Oh, you can't do it.
MAGA, your boy Trump got the feds on his ass.
Nah, it's like
now.
Too much machismo, woman.
But I just see where it was going. Like even in the beginning, when in the hut, I do it because you think I can't do it because I'm a girl. I'm like, oh, okay, I already see where the fuck this is going.
She was a warrior.
Like, she's gonna do this, and
she was a staff, though.
What even her fucking brother? Like, you know what I mean?
But her brother, but they were pointing this shit out. If you paid attention, she was already like, you could see she was the smarter one. He was the stronger one, but she was smarter. She was seeing shit from a different viewpoint.
Yeah, she was seeing like, okay, it was something else other than the fucking animals that these dudes were, but at the same time, like.
They were hella ignoring her too. Like she was telling them, like, there's some shit out there.
Be careful. Watch out. Yeah, watch your back. All this and that.
Yeah, but then like them two dudes is like lightweight fucking them up, and then all of a sudden he fucking like goes and when they fucking like tied her up and they're bringing her back, like when they first like encountered the little tribe, you know what I mean? In the fucking thing when they tied her up and shit, and then fucking. Dudes, the one who was beating her up and shit like that.
You should change this to Prey spoilers because you're spoiling it.
Oh yeah, review.
It's review. You could be like this.
Spoilers. She should have warned them, but
yeah.
What happens when you got a new point guard?
Surprise.
Still training camp.
Training camp for old man.
But yeah, it's just. I mean, I don't know. I liked it though. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I did like it. Like it was entertaining.
I liked it.
But was it? Where do you list it on the hierarchy of the?
Same thing. 3,
third.
Like that Predator.
Some people saying it's better than 2.
No,
that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Yeah.
Nick. But I would give the edge to 2.
It's not even neck and neck.
I haven't seen 2 in hella long, so I got to go back.
That's another thing.
But they had cold shit though. Like they had the shit in the beginning. They had the fucking subway fucking scene, and then they had him fucking.
We got more to work with in a big city too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was a lot more that fucking went on as far as that. This was, like I said, it just to me just kind of it took a long time to get to where the fuck it was gonna go. It took like 40 minutes. I said, like, fuck, it's taking a while. And then,
I
like
didn't find that it took too long. I really don't have too many gripes with it. I thought it was well executed.
It was
because
like
a lot of people are saying like, oh, she was just able to beat up on the predator, but she was doing hella smart shit. Like she was tactical. Mm-hmm. So it's not like they just made her like Superwoman. They showed that she was like using her brain a lot and learning about how to attack him in certain ways.
They almost did kind of make her Superwoman though, because if you seen like in that scene, like later on in the night scene where she fucking did that, yeah, she was a little more tactical at that end. But in the fucking when she, like the part where like, you know what I mean, the brother was fucking.
But you don't like women in films. I mean,
yeah, no, it's not even that. I just see the bullshit, like, you know what I mean.
You don't like any women in Marvel movies. You don't like them in Predator movies.
They just be doing too much.
You already hate She-Hulk.
The guy sucks. The guy sucks, and fucking the guy can't do shit now, and the fucking woman.
But see, I don't think they did that in this though.
I think
not really.
I saw right through that shit. Yeah, they did. I saw through it.
Remember, Womack's a big Hollywood guy. This guy's Hollywood.
No, I'm just telling you.
He had his manga glasses on.
No, it's what it is. But yeah.
So what would you score this film overall?
It was like a 7.5. It was about an 8, 7.5, 8 around there.
I say 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of the only thing I will say is I think it was a little bit slightly too long. Maybe they could have cut out like 10 minutes. But you know, a lot of movies I say that about. I think a lot of movies are too long where they just kind of drag them out slightly too much. But most of them I say cut out 20 minutes. This one I say you probably cut out maybe 10 minutes of it.
Just like all this shit where she's kind of wandering around the fucking wilderness and doing all.
But I kind of like that too. That was kind of sick. Like,
yeah, it shows her like how she is and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she really wasn't doing nothing. She was more just walking around, fucking eating. Okay, walk around some more with the fucking dog.
You didn't like that dog? You got beef with that dog? It's a rival canine.
I thought she left the dog a few times, and she fucking.
She did kind of dip out on the dog.
Worried about like not even worried about the fucking dog like twice. I was like, "Where the fuck is your dog at?" This bitch is kind of like.
It's a doggy dog world.
He never learned about the mud though. I thought that they were going to do the mud.
I thought they were going to do something with the mud too. Yeah, so did I. I was like, "Oh fuck, there you go."
That was kind of a callback, but they didn't really.
Yeah, it was
go full.
The orange fucking whatever. Oh, it makes the body cold.
But that was sick how she was using her axe with the tie to her. That was smart. That was ill. You don't like that either, woman? You shook your head a little bit.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. He didn't like the movie. He just doesn't want to get
I thought it was smarter when she was in the quicksand. And
he doesn't want to get.
She did that shit.
He just wants to get canceled.
No, I don't give a fuck about that. I just don't. It was just. It was just crazy how it was just like I said, like this motherfucker was ragdolling everybody, and then, but he even had he was throwing you know what I mean, he threw around like a little bit. I just didn't think he went as hard on her as he did like the other motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean, because he grabbed her and he had like a bunch of shit. He could have fucking threw her ass around. He could have did hella shit to her. Like the motherfuckers, like when he had the one dude with his wrist shield shit, and then he fucking did that. He could have did that shit to her just as fucking easy, but he
tried to, but she blocked it with the rocks. Remember?
No, it was before that though. Like he had her fucking on the ground. When he had her on the fucking ground, he could have did that.
Yeah, the rocks got in the way. He tried.
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
So you're
at the rocks. It was.
So you're a Predator fan. You're a Predator fan.
No, I'm just saying that he could have been fucked her up, but he didn't for whatever reason.
He's a stupid alien. Man. Come on.
That's a stupid alien. He just trying to make. They just trying to make.
He's one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, so he's one ugly ass motherfucking alien. Man.
All the fucking dudes getting on her. Oh, you can't do nothing, and then fucking they all get ragdolled and all get fucked up. But not her though.
He goes back.
He found a way to prevail. I'm just saying. You can see through the bullshit. It was
He's a little upset that a strong woman was cast. And
it ain't that. I just seen exactly what
she was.
What in other movies? What about the main character? Always even if it's a guy, like he always gets hella hype, and hella other dudes do stupid shit and die. This is just the main character.
Yeah, but it also seemed like everything went according to plan too, especially for her. Like everything just hella worked out.
That happens with every main character, even the guys.
It didn't happen in the first.
Yes, it does.
Remember,
dude.
he had that.
It's called
every action movie.
No,
it's called being the hero, Womack.
Yeah.
Nah, it didn't. Her plan worked to a fucking T. At least when Arnold fucking did this shit, and he was fucking like, yeah, come on, fucking get me
done. Every fucking action movie, how many guys get killed, but how many bullets hit the main character? Like, come on, it's the hero doesn't die. No, the hero, the shit, everything works out for the hero.
It's not about that. It's just a little more. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're talking about. It's a little more
easy. It's just a little more easier for this one. That's all I was saying.
I think that's bullshit. The hero always. I mean, we see it in every fucking scary movie, every fucking action movie. The hero has the plot armor, so it's not just when it's a female. It's the fucking. It always happens.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit that could have fucking
like what that doesn't happen in all kinds of other action movies. In Predator, Arnold could have got killed hella times, but for some reason the shit he was doing was working. So I mean,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He had that one plan. See, let me finish.
And didn't the Predator go hella easy on Danny Glover at the end of part 2? Wasn't he like saving him?
Yeah, but there's something that fucking I forgot at the end. Something that happened. It feels with his shit, but there's a reason for that though. It wasn't like because he fucking had some.
I thought he just like started respecting him or some weird shit like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was some.
Yeah, it's because
I gotta watch Predator. That's gonna get added to my list.
Yeah, I gotta watch that again. But I think it was because of Maria Conchita Alonso too. Second part.
All right, so yeah. What about you, Leo? 8, 7, 6?
I give it like a. At first, I thought it was gonna be a series. I did not know it was a movie. So at first, I was like, okay, it was.
She cute though. I think that girl's cute.
Okay, Womack. All right. Well, that's uncalled for. But yeah,
cute.
So I thought it was to be a series, and then I was like, "Oh shit, this is a movie." So it was very interesting because I haven't seen the Predator movie since the second one. I haven't seen the other ones.
I've seen the Predators, and that shit was garbage.
Yeah, that was
the shit with the fucking what's his name? That asshole I hate.
Fucking Mr. Crooked Nose, fucking Adrian Brody.
There you go, that fucking guy. Yeah, that shit was weak.
That's hella weak.
And I think I seen part of like Alien vs Predator, and that shit was garbage. I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, I never watched. Yeah, never. I like after the second one. I remember. I think I might have had a VHS cassette or something like that because it was my possibly like that movie. But so yeah, I thought that was the last Predator movie that I watched, and it had that kind of she's being hunted, being then then being the hunter. I mean, she was pretty smart, very clever. She had to do her things her own way, so I wasn't mad. Like how Womack is.
I wasn't mad about it.
He's bitter about that shit.
Yeah.
Not bitter.
I thought she was sick, and it was the whole with the Native Americans. That shit was tight, and seeing the Predators' weaponry and all that shit, his gadgets. I thought that was kind of sick too. Also, with the scenes with the wolf and the bear, no diss. I thought that was sick. And the Predator was a sav. He was a fucking straight killer. But yeah,
a lot of people complaining about the design of his face. I don't really give a shit. I thought he was okay, whatever.
I thought it was kind of weird that his body was a little kind of weird. It felt like he had a long ass neck or shoulders or something. It was I don't know. It's a fucking alien. I don't know.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, not all fucking humans look alike, so you can't expect all fucking predators.
Yeah, when I first
alienist, you guys are alienist.
So I was like, when I first glimpsed, I was like, what the fuck? This is a weird ass body and shit. I was like, hold up, it's a fucking alien. So he's gonna look like a fucking deformed and shit. So yeah, I'm not sure he's part of the Greys or reptilian. It's a reptilian, so I guess that's how reptilians look like. So yeah,
what is it? I don't know. What do I classify that thing as?
It's not what's it? An insectoid or whatever.
Insectoid, mantis.
Yeah. Not a mantis. It's more of a reptilian, more like so. Yeah, so I thought it was pretty dope. It's good. It's good to see these movies that seeing the first Predator, the second one, and 20, 30 years, they got that franchise back. So I mean, it was pretty dope. And hopefully,
we'll see a sequel off this, something in between,
or something like
because that was the other thing is that that gun that he got in Predator 2 was that gun that the French dudes had.
Yeah, I saw that.
That the natives got.
Yeah, so I thought it was pretty sick.
That's what he gave him. That's what he gave him at the end too. That's what it was. He threw the fucking gun at him at the end of 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why was he cool with him?
I forgot.
Because you're complaining about him being cool, like going light on her, but he was like cool with that, dude.
Yeah, but
because didn't he save him or something?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I forgot. It was some shit like that.
I gotta rewatch it. Yeah, Hulu has all of them too. So if you want to go back to it, I was thinking about doing that too. Definitely want to watch the second one.
The
first one is dope.
Yeah, that one's still the fucking.
Yeah,
still the king.
But I always liked the second one. Just I thought it was dope. Just seeing at that present time and shit. Like, oh no, was it supposed to be like a little bit more futuristic, right? Or is it
the second one? Yeah, I mean it's supposed to take place kind of at that time. It was supposed to be
a little bit more futuristic,
like the future. Yeah.
Yeah. So I always like that vibe, like the futuristic movie. But I thought it was sick and
kind of like a slum future.
Mm-hmm. And if we have, I don't know if you guys remember, but we had those those days where when a movie came out, you would say, is it Blu-ray or not? I would say, yeah, I would copy it on the Blu-ray, watch it again.
Blu-ray or not, yeah. It would be good to see it like as a full 4K movie.
Mm-hmm.
Probably sick. Because I like the way it's shot. I like the shit in it. Like it was cool.
I like the scenery and all that shit. Like I thought that was sick. Pretty sure it was all CGI, computer animated, but I thought it was pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not shitting. Like I said, I gave it like a 7.58. Like I liked the movie. It's not like I didn't like it. It was good.
All right.
So
yeah. Okay. I think we're all in agreement. Solid movie. You still got some alt-right dudes online, hella mad on Facebook, bitching about it.
About what though?
It's woke. It's woke. They love that word. Fucking losers.
How's it woke?
Yeah. I mean,
these guys are fucking assholes.
I see. It kind of is, but it didn't bother me. Like I just.
They just got that shit in their head, like Womack.
Native American woman being a hero. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happened.
No, not there, man. This I said to that whole female shit. You said from
he doesn't like diversity in films. I mean,
it's not.
That's the way it is.
No, what you mean? What's not diverse? Everything's fucking diverse now.
Now, but
it's a requisite.
You and your Trumpies begin.
Me personally, I'm not a fucking Trumpy. I just don't see the unnecessary shit. Shit like
boy got raided too. What you got to say about that?
So this movie would have been better if it was some dude from Plymouth Rock, Pilgrim or something.
No, but you could just see the way it was. If it was just like regular shit, like if she didn't try to prove nothing because she was a fucking girl, it'd have been fine. But the fact that you didn't get to catch the shit from the beginning. Well, why do you do this? Like, you can just stay here. Why do you always think you should do that? Because you guys think I can't. Like, oh, okay, I already know what the fuck this is going. But, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a girl. You guys think
Rudy fucking, they thought he couldn't do it. That was the point of that movie. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
The hero always has some kind of like, some little like holdback or sip. You know what I mean? Like,
not necessarily. And Rudy was fucking like, lummy. It was a weak ass movie anyway.
I'm not even arguing with this guy. It's too late for this. Sure, Womack. It was woke. Okay, whatever.
It's supposed to be a short episode, Womack.
He started talking about woke stuff and he got upset. Go ahead. What else? Is that it?
I'm telling you what it was.
Speaking about woke, I gotta go to sleep.
Speaking of woke, I gotta get woke in fucking 5 hours.
Anything else on the agenda?
I don't know. We have odds and ends. Do we have anything else?
Anything else we're watching? Fuck.
I don't know.
I said The Kings. Watch that. The Kings on Showtime.
Call
of Duty.
I'm still fucking. I'm still behind on a lot of shit. I gotta go back and watch the other episodes because I keep forgetting the shit y'all be naming. Because I'm running out of shit, so I need some more shit.
So what are you watching?
Nothing right now. Silicon Valley at night.
I love Silicon Valley. God, I like it. God, you love it.
You want me to DoorDash you some shows or that or what?
Yeah, DoorDash some shows. I don't know.
Oh, little Leo seen Pray Before Big Leo. You gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I was like,
hey. That was sick. Shout out to little Leo. Young Leo. All right, well, Mac, you frozen or something?
No. Oh. That's looking at his shit. Yeah, I'll probably start fucking with Mayans.
I heard that shit got sick.
I know, yeah. I'm kind of behind the 8 ball on that a little, but
Yellowstone coming out in 2 months. Not Yosemite, Yellowstone.
I've been watching a lot of those shit on YouTube. What Lurks Beneath, and the other one I just said Paranormal Rising. So I'll be not even watching. I just be listening at work. So
yeah, there'd be some crazy shit on there.
I gotta start watching Peaky Blinders too. That's just.
I heard that shit's good. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good.
Yeah, so I kind of started like the first episode. So, I always give the show like the first, first few episodes.
The Supreme Team on Showtime. I mentioned that. That's just kind of sick.
Yeah. Oh, she with Nas and Nas is Supreme Team shit. Is that what it is?
It's about
Preem and all them.
Preem and his crew back in the 80s, 90s. Yeah, so I don't know. You might not like it, Womack.
Might be too high for him.
Nah, fuck me. Yeah, right. Nothing. I am.
Check that shit.
Isn't Waka Flocka's mom or uncle, right?
I don't know. I only watched the first episode. I was still lagging on that. I got to get on that too.
Oh, okay. That's what I.
First episode was sick though. Oh, I think the first two. Yeah.
When's that fucking Wu shit coming out? Are they fucking say anything about when that season's coming out?
Probably September. Leo, you watched 1883?
Nah, I heard it's pretty weak.
I heard it's kind of weak, huh?
Yeah.
I think AD. Where's AD? What's up with AD?
I don't know. I think he has different work schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell AD we said what's up.
Mm-hmm. I'll hit him up.
All right. I think we're done, right, Womack?
Yeah,
if
you guys have got nothing else, you know what I mean?
Just
anything
your boy
else?
Trump. They rated his spot.
Yeah, rated it. What were they looking for anyway?
I don't know.
Something.
Looking for Hunter Biden.
Looking for them fucking Epstein emails.
Now, supposedly, what they're saying is he got hella. He stole like hella documents from the White House when he left. Supposedly.
The what?
That's what I heard. He stole hella like classified documents from the White House when he left. Supposedly. I mean, that's what I heard.
Stole hella Yono links.
So, yeah. Probably grabbing hella pussies. But,
oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck they was looking for.
I don't know either. Let's hit him up. Ask him. Text him.
He's pleading the fifth. He already said.
I bet he is.
So there's that. After he was popping that shit at rallies, talking about anybody who pleads the fifth is guilty. He's on. You got that shit on YouTube. He said that shit hella times, but this dude's a fucking bozo.
There you go.
It's your boy. Don't fuck with that dude.
It's your boy.
FDT, Nipsey, YG. FDT.
Like you said something else.
Only thing that was fucking good that this motherfucker did was them low ass gas prices. That was lower anyway, because this fucking $6 shit.
Nah, they went down. I paid $4.90 at Costco last couple of days.
Well, that's because Costco fucking that's the place to get the fucking gas. A regular gas station is still like fucking $5.50, $6. I mean, here it's still like $6 something. It's fucking it's fucking stupid.
That's
what
I
fuck with.
Yeah.
Hit up Costco. You got to wait in like a little 5-minute line, but you save some money at the pump.
Shit, like $2.
And people bitching about Costco saying it's bad gas. I've never had no problems. I've been using that shit for like 20 years.
Shit. Kirkland gas.
Whatever. As long as that bitch fucking fire up and get you where you need to go.
Kirkland gas.
Kirkland.
All right.
Yeah, Trump got raided. What else? Anything else on the fucking?
There was some other shit, but I forgot. Let's get out of here. It's a short, long episode.
The longest short episode ever, almost 3 hours.
The shortest, longest episode ever.
All right, so that'll do it for us. The GDBs, bitch, and good looking out. Like I said, once again, you can catch us before, for tuning in. Make sure you get us a like and subscribe. Hit the notification. Hit that bell. Hit it once to let us know we're on. Hit it twice to make sure that you get on your phone when we're about to start. I think that's what it means.
Notification.
Yes, indeed. And you can find us at Instagram right there down there in the corner. That's at Gold Dirty Bastards Podcast.
Post the right post the right exit one too. You be posting the one without the link tree on there. I thought I had updated it. Maybe I didn't.
I don't think you did because I don't see it up there.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to get on that shit then.
It's your fault.
I think it might be on there. We'll figure it out. To get some control back.
I put this one out. What's this? Fuck Boston.
It's old, man. It's old news. All right, throw it on.
Yeah.
Throw it on.
Yeah. So catch us on Instagram. Like I said, that's Gold Dirty Bastards Podcast. That's gold_dirty_bastards with the what? With a Z.
With the Z.
Not an S. _podcast.
I get so happy about that fucking Z.
I love that Z. It's the Z. And then you can find us on the Twitters. Huh? Where we at, Leo? With the Twitter?
At Gold Bastards.
Like them zappers.
With the Z.
Zap.
With the zap.
Zap.
Not this. And then, of course, catch us on here on YouTube. And wherever else. Catch us on Spotify. Catch us on Apple Podcasts. Catch us wherever.
Find us in the club.
Find us in the club. And say we're on the link tree, so you can catch us on the link tree.
That's where you can find all of our stuff. Actually, link tree.
Find all our shit. And
link in bio on our IG.
There you go. That'll do it for us. And then
find me at Raising Canes too.
That's it.
Oakland.
All right.
So without further ado, we out of here. So
all right,
peace, motherfuckers.
Peace out.